hit the button.
Then go ahead and hit the button. Yeah, hit the button.
I was gonna say, let's get out of real world politics and go into fake world politics.
And then I dropped my chair.
Oh, don't do
that.
Fake
world politics are much safer and less anxiety-inducing.
Well, that's true, and you can just like hit things if things go poorly.
Well, you can do that in the real world. It's just not going to be good outcome for you.
They go much more poorly.
It just changes what problems you have.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so we are going to pick up in media res, as they say. Because this is a series of one-shots, we're not going to do all the minutia between games. So you left the Cities of the Pearl to come to Jesus to meet up with your final party member, who you all know because reasons.
I think she's going to yell at me that I have expired books.
They wouldn't let you check out books in the first place. You'd fucking burn them up.
Now we never did discuss your motivations, so I'm going to assume on the basic adventuring party. This is Al-Qadim, so you're interested in raising your station, as well as your wealth and fame, and just building a name for yourself, right? And because you have a skilled, trained sailor with you, the best route to fame and fortune and treasure is getting yourself a ship so that you can travel around on your own power and maybe explore some of the unrated or unexplored islands in the Crowded Sea. Which we can go over here for a second so you can see where the Crowded Sea is. All those little islands down there. If you've ever seen Sinbad, that's the kind of adventures, it's sailing around from island to island and fighting rare and scary monsters and finding lost and mythical treasures.
They sailed from island to island because they thought the Earth was flat.
Well, yeah, that's true. I mean, it is in fantasy games sometimes, right? Or it can be.
Well, it might be in real life, I guess. What some people say.
The way some people say. Now, you got a decent amount of treasure from the last game and then had to give some of it back. The vast majority of it you had to put back. But you still made, almost $3,000? Maybe over $3,000? So the idea, I'm unilaterally deciding, was to go to Jesus, the City of Delights, where anything can be found for a price, in the hopes of procuring a ship. Now, Darling may be a skilled sailor, but she has never bought her own ship before, and you learn rather quickly upon arriving in Jesus that even the smallest ship costs about 4 times what you have available in cash, let alone hiring a crew. So it looks like it's going to be a little bit more odd jobs for you in the meantime. And while you're doing your walk around the docks areas of the City of Delights, known as Jesus, you make enough noise that people know you're looking to buy a ship, or at least to potentially hire onto a ship as captain. You have this stipulation. No, I got to be captain. And a mysterious benefactor approaches you, and he tells you that he's heard that you are looking for a ship to captain, and he has a benefactor who is willing to help you. But first, and he hands you a little rolled up scroll.
Is he a dragon?
No, he doesn't look like a dragon.
No, thank you.
He looks like a man with a nice little cropped goatee, and he's he's just a human guy, and he hands you this scroll that's sealed, and it is the scroll that is in the handouts page, the want ad that I placed a while ago. I'll repost it right here. So, to further the story as quickly as possible, I am going to fast forward and say that you've told the other 4, you've got this job offer, sounds really easy, might even pay well. What's the harm in looking?
They want
And
us
so
to
you
kill
wind-
birds.
And so you wind up in the generic tavern that I have
Ooh.
here.
Akil Festir?
Very generic.
Yes. Oh, I know. It is a beautiful day in Golden Huzus. The sun is shining bright, and the entire city seems to be in a good mood as the people go about their day. Raoons sing, those are like bards. Barbers tell their tales, and vendors hawk every conceivable animal, spice, and item at the bazaar. All of that seems a million miles away from you, however. You are sitting around a table at an inn called the Home of the Happy Dolphin, right on the edge of the river in the Trade Harbor District. The aroma of leather, sandstone blocks, and cedar floorboards mingle with the smell of old fish and corsair sweat wafting off the river. You are here to meet someone named Akil Festir, who put up a notice looking for adventurers to help eradicate some kind of pests in the warehouse district. Looking around the table, you hope that you and your companions, not new companions, are up to the task. A sudden wind blows through the room, ruffling scarves and causing the lanterns to flicker. A portly human in inexpensive but well-kept clothing steps forward, with one hand holding an oiled leather bag, and the other on the hilt of a jambaya at their belt. "My name is Akil Festir," the person says in a forceful voice. "Welcome to the Exterminators." he plops himself down in that one seat there in front of your little bar area. And he says, "So, this is the deal. 100 gold dinars and an additional 50 for each vermin captured. But you have to return with at least 5. This is a magical sack called a Hakbat al-Afat, which is a bag of holding with a modified magic circle spell. You can capture these vermin, dead or alive, and return the bag to me undamaged." It is, there are 3 warehouses that we need cleared out. And he gives you a little map with the locations of each warehouse. One is fairly close by, the other one, and they progressively get further away and larger.
Do we get more pay if we bring back more?
Yes, 50 each, as long as a minimum of 5, 50 each up to however many you capture, plus the 100 to start with.
Okay.
Do you know how many there are in each warehouse?
We do not, but the warehouses have not been used in quite some time, so there could be maybe a few.
What are the pests that we are killing?
Most logically, they would be flamelings.
I know what a flameling is.
Yes, they are like little semi-humanoid fire elementals.
Oh, genie.
Kinda. It's funny, I had to AI the image, and the description was anthropomorphic alligators. What I got was just straight up alligators. But hey, AI doesn't really know.
Oh, these are Jamie's children?
I mean, they're distant cousins, I guess.
I know. I'm not a bard. I'm a wizard. I'm still a virgin.
Which means I'm celibate. Yeah.
Wow.
Which means you're incel.
Oh, no, please, no, please, no, please, no.
So, are we in agreement? He says.
Yes.
Very well,
Sounds good
sign
to me.
here. Throws out a contract.
I read it very carefully.
It's all right. You spend an hour to fine-tooth comb it, and you don't. Well, how about make an investigation roll?
I will read it very carefully.
Okay.
I will not even read it at all.
All right.
Me as well.
I heard money and I signed.
Apparently
All right.
not
You
that careful.
read it over, and you don't see any loopholes, any hidden clauses, anything that jumps out to you as being suspicious.
Okay.
I assume you sign your names. He smiles warmly, rolls up the scroll, and says, "I would be waiting here for you." And he gestures to the bartender to bring him something to eat.
Is it common to write contracts?
I think so. It depends on
Sounds suspicious.
what you're
And,
doing.
like it's probably completely legit, like with no thing, but maybe there's
I always-
more to
it could be-
warehouses.
Yeah.
that they're not telling us. They're like,
I'm adding
we
this.
don't
I
actually
feel like
own the warehouses you're going into.
see, I've always felt like Al-Qadim is supposed to feel like a slightly more civilized and advanced society versus Forgotten Realms. And that being said, even Forgotten Realms, certain areas require you to have contracts and work for guilds to do adventuring legally. So I feel like this would be the kind of thing, especially in Huzus, where they don't want to be caught out if you decide to, try to get more money or whatever it is. It's already, here it is. No, you signed here. You can't.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
I know this is probably players barking up the wrong tree, but is this a long and complex contract, or?
Not really. It's pretty close to what he described. I mean, you get a description of not a description of the interior of the warehouses, but you do get a couple names that I haven't written down, so I'm not gonna tell you necessarily. Warehouse owned by blank person, unused due to failed business dealings, whatever it is. Client wishes to reinstate. A lot of legalese and a lot of confusing double speak, but nothing that seems to be a clause that could get you in trouble at the end of the day.
Okay.
As far as what your part of the contract, it's pretty straightforward. Go in, clear out vermin, minimum of 5, dead or alive, right back in the bag. All right. So you pack up your stuff and head off to the first warehouse?
Hell yeah.
All right. The first warehouse sits at the end of a narrow street that has clearly seen better days. The one-room building is old, constructed of sandstone and mud bricks, is about 45 feet wide by 60 feet long, and sits on great slabs of stone about a foot thick. 3 steps lead up to its 10-foot wide entrance, and its heavy wooden doors stand slightly ajar. I'm going to put you...
How can they be ajar if they're a door?
Who goes in first so I
I
can
was
put
having
the
the
party
same
order
thought, right?
correctly?
The librarian goes in first.
The librarian goes in first.
Whoever's the stealthiest should go in
I
first.
will go in first.
Well, it's 10-foot wide doors, so you can go in 2 to a side if you want.
I will go in next to whatever your name is. I don't remember which one you are. Akik.
All right. So
But I'm going to be stealthy about it.
I'll put Abdul in the back. All right, well,
I will do.
make a stealth roll.
I should say I'm going to try and be stealthy about it. Yep. To try. That's why. Let's try.
This is how you do it.
All right.
My token has no eyes.
It is dark, and you are human.
Oh, okay.
Do you wish to do something regarding light?
See if I have a torch or something.
I flick my fingers, and at the end of my extended index finger, there shall be a light.
Yay! All right, light. It's 20 foot, 20 foot, right? I think it is. Can you see now, Chris?
Yes.
Okay. The interior of the warehouse is dusty and covered with guano and other refuse. Abandoned cots stand in one corner with empty barrels and oiled sacks strewn about.
We hope it's guano.
Please make an investigation roll. Everyone who is looking inside the building.
Yeah, guano from what?
Well, I guess flamelings leave guano. All right. Those of you who beat a 10 can tell that the building has not been used in months, if not years, which is basically in line with what the contract said. Perception rolls, please. Well, enter the room, and we'll worry about it in a minute. I'll wait and see how far you get. You do not immediately see any sign of any vermin. Now I need a perception roll.
All of us are.
Anybody who's looking around the room.
I'm first going to
Oh.
kind of lurk in the corner.
Okay. Are
Perceiving nothing.
you stealth
Nothing.
too?
Akik, you are supposed to be looking in the room. In the room, Akik.
5.
Thought I saw something outside.
All right. Taliba, who's all the way in the corner. Well, let's see if you can even see that far. You
Is she
cannot.
human?
No,
No.
but 60-foot vision from the back corner is not enough. As Akik stumbles around looking at the ceiling, or generally scratching his fur and not really looking around, waiting for something to jump out at him, something in fact does jump out at him, and he is surprised, as is Taliba with that perception. Because I saw the stealth, but you also are hidden, so they don't see you. Oh, and Zafir and Darling, everybody is basically surprised. As
I can't be surprised.
You can't be surprised?
I have the alert feat.
Oh, yeah.
Too busy yelling at Akik.
All right, so everybody can roll initiative, but only. What? Wait, what? Oh, Abdul got the read it as well. I'm gonna roll for these guys.
And as usual, I rolled.
All right, I'm going to pop this guy onto the
So they're
two.
not GMing, Jamie.
Yeah. Jeremy, let me take over for a minute. Oh, look at that, a 20.
Oh, look at that. TPK.
All right, so on 20, there is a flash of light. Is it lighting up? Actually, you should be able to see it now, right?
I see this
it,
thing.
yeah.
Okay. As a shadowy alligator-like, almost humanoid thingy in the back of the room. That's not the right button. That's the right button.
Aw.
Kind of scurries out of the shadows and ignites.
Salad.
And yeah, you should see the number of failed images I got before I settled on this one.
Are they like Peggy levels of disturbing or just.
Some of them in wheelchairs.
They're actually supposed to be smaller. There we go.
Oh, wow.
Because they're size tiny. They're vermin, basically. But he is going to fly
Oh, does he fly now?
over
Does he
to
flick
here.
his-
Yeah, they're
does he-
like the little flaming wings.
Flick his tail like he's swimming in the water.
Yes, like an iguana, like Houdini used to do.
Oh
Yep.
no, I'm instantly running away.
And it's going to throw a little fireball. It says it's called fireball, but it's not an actual fireball.
It's just a
At-
firebolt.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, basically a firebolt at Akik. It fires it and it hits armor class 21. So you are surprised, and
I
you
sure
take
am.
two points of fire damage.
We can see your roll.
Oh,
Yeah.
again? Yeah. All right. I'll fix that. Thank you for letting me know.
You're welcome. I expect the same grace.
I try.
Well, I mean from everybody.
Oh,
No
Help.
promises.
it's also not auto rolling my damage, which sucks, but that's fine.
I think at
Okay.
some point, not now, but when you log out of the game, you can change that setting
Yeah.
for the
Yeah.
whole game, and that way you won't have to change it by.
I know. I've done that many times. I just keep forgetting. I think we ran into this last game too, and I was like, I'll fix it later. All right. Well, you take
It's in a post.
You take 2 points fire, and it is Essie's turn.
All right. I'm going to take out my light crossbow and I'm gonna try and shoot at it.
Okay.
Ooh.
They are easy to hit. And with that one is eradicated.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, they don't have a ton of hit points.
All right.
Does he
I'm
still-
gonna.
Does he still
Hmm?
provide light?
Yeah, it's just a little smoldering body, but it doesn't consume the body because they're basically partially made of fire.
Hmm.
I'm
you
gonna
are-
stay where I am for now,
Okay.
and I'm gonna
Abdul,
go AFK real quick.
You suspect there might be more, Abdul. Do you have an action?
I've moved closer,
Okay,
but I can't see anything.
that's right.
Maybe a perception check?
Sure.
Don't know if it gets me anything, but why not?
All right. With that perception roll, you see. I will now put them on the map. You see this one, and you see this one. When I put them on the map, do they light up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect. That's
Yeah.
awesome. I wasn't sure that's how that was going to work.
Yeah, they're giving off light.
So when they're on the GM layer, they don't light up. That's awesome. All right. Because the perception roll was basically your action.
Yeah, that means I'm
Yep.
done.
So unless you have a bonus action, we will go to the second one. Realizing it's been spotted, it stands up in the little brazier that it's sitting in and tries to throw a fireball at you.
Yeah.
That's how you're hiding.
AC 15 is, I think, a hit
believe so.
for 1 point of fire damage. Now, Keek is just now coming around to realize something's going on, as is Zafir. And this last one is going to, well, she went AFK. Does that mean I attack Abdul instead? That seems rather mean. You are the one that moved closer, yeah. But he hits armor class 8 anyway. So,
Yay!
Taliba, you are also surprised, right? You didn't roll higher than a 10 on perception? Right. So this round, you're like, whoa, hey! And then that one's dead, and Essie's still AFK. So we'll go to Abdul, and when she sits down, I'll let her take an action.
Which one attacked? The brazier one?
They both did.
Oh, they both did. All right.
But the one that hit you is the one in the brazier.
Eldritch Blasting.
That is a hit. That is a dead flameling. And before you think, wow, this adventure is going to be easy, that's not the entire adventure.
We have 2 more bonuses.
That's
Well,
true.
I'm gonna step back,
Okay.
and that's my turn.
And that one is down, and it is Akik's turn. There's one standing, or floating, or hovering.
Oh. 1, 2.
I'm here.
I shall smack at him. Or at least attempt to.
Yes, you do, and you do.
Still alive?
Alright. It is not. They are easily taken care of.
This might be
Yeah.
the easiest money we've made in a long time.
That's
Who has
technically
the
what?
bag?
That's a good question. Who would have taken the bag?
Because you did most of the talking.
True. That's a good point. Okay. I will go collect them.
All right, scoop up 3 flamelings into a bag. That's 3. You just need a minimum of 2 more. But each additional is more money.
Hold on. Let's make sure we search the rest of this one. Make sure
All right.
We got the rest of them.
Make a perception or investigation. I'll let you pick yours. Pick your choice as you scour through the rest of the warehouse. 20 perception.
I'm just getting all
Wow.
my bad rolls out now, so Saturday's gonna go great.
Yeah. That's it. All right. So everyone except Darling and Taliba. I need a Constitution save.
We have to make
From who?
Constitution saves, or they have to make Constitution saves?
Those 3, because you guys are the successful ones at digging through guano.
Oh, so we successfully have to make Constitution saves.
Yes.
We're successfully gone.
You've exposed yourself to potential
Flu.
poisoning. Yeah.
Yeah, that would
Holy
be
All right. All right, Zafir, you are poisoned for 10 minutes, but you find a D6 silver pieces. Oh, sorry, let's do that. So the failing actually gets you to win some money, apparently.
Oh.
You find 5 dirham
okay.
and 8 bits. So
Copper.
silver, copper. Yeah. Like, and they've been in here for years, so it's not like you're stealing from somebody's warehouse money. It's like caked with bat guano and shit, but you're like,
Oh, I remember this Khalif.
yeah, they're that old. Otherwise, you see no more signs of any flamelings, and nothing of note in warehouse A.
Right, let's go to the next one.
All right, traveling to warehouse B.
That was easy.
Was it
I'll
10
put-
minutes traveling to the next warehouse?
Yeah. So you don't have the poisoning. I know. It's yeah. All right.
Do not, under any circumstances, ever say that was easy.
Don't
Well-
jinx it.
Are you
So far.
superstitious or something?
Yes, obviously.
That was easy.
Oh my gosh.
The second warehouse is larger than the
Left to
first.
go. How hard could it be?
You have
Mhm.
nothing to fear.
The second
I
warehouse
needed
is larger than the
18.
first,
Sorry.
but of similar construction, though it sits at street level. There are 2 entrances, both 10 feet wide and blocked off by iron reinforced doors of heavy wood. There
I say we
is
go through both
the-
doors at once.
there is a main entrance. Actually, I'm going to put you all.
You say blocked? The doors were blocked?
They're barred, even though the image shows it open.
Barred from the inside or barred from the outside?
Let me see. That's a good question. Why does it say they're both barred when that one's like obviously open?
What college is the bard?
Oh, blocked off. Wait, so they're not barred, they're just closed. It says blocked off by iron reinforced doors of heavy wood. So they're closed doors, they're not completely blocked off. I have put you outside the warehouse. You can see
Where's
the
door
entrance.
right outside the warehouse.
I can fix that. How's that? Is that better?
Oh, yeah.
I'll just put one in all these corners. There we go.
I'm going to attempt to stealth again.
And I put these on the token layer because I'm a dummy.
Me
That's
as
fine.
well.
Okay.
I probably failed.
Hey!
22 didn't fail. Well, that you know of.
Shall I take a look?
Akik, we are going this way. This
You want
way, Akik.
sneaky?
Where are you going?
God damn it. Who I. Oh my god.
It was
I'm
that
just
thing
gonna-
that hit me with fire. I'm all confused now.
I see all of you, but where is Essie? I do not see Essie.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I blend in with the color of the wall because of nothing else.
Right.
Translucent skin, you know. Even though
Alright,
that's
so
not how
you
it
are
works.
approaching what appears to be the side entrance, which looks like the shipping and loading area of the warehouse. You can see the double doors inside the little foyer loading area, but inside the area that you can see, there are some old and broken urns and jars.
Dumbledore's in there?
Yes, there's a Dumbledore and also a Snape hiding in the urn.
That was good. Alright, I'm gonna go try the double doors.
Okay, let's see. If you want to make it seems to be locked.
I have a pretty good sleight of hand. I don't got thieves' tools though. Do any of you have thieves' tools?
I do.
Don't.
Shall I get the door for you?
Yes, please.
Proficient in Thieves' Tools, but I do not have a set.
Oh, I might have.
Oof.
Does not pick easily.
Must be a bit rusty. The lock, not me.
You can try again.
Good. Okay. No.
Is it
not
just
straight.
wood? Oh, never
Yeah,
mind.
they're iron reinforced wooden doors, but Taliba is able to pick the lock fairly quietly. I will open it. Look at that. I can do that.
There we go.
All right.
Mr. You, darling.
Thanks. I'm gonna go inside.
Okay. This room is a wide open hall, once used to store gems, spices, and other trade goods. It looks like it has been recently used as some kind of a bandit warehouse.
Oh, wait. Hold on. I'll do the light trick again on my finger.
Oh, is it not already still doing it? Oh, right. Because I dragged you onto the map from a different token.
And I see the warlock is holding back. You can't probably see it in the room.
Yes. Make a perception roll. Everyone, please. As
How
you
much
are
better?
actively looking for more flamelings. Abdul does not see it. As you
Despite
seem
this
to...
I see nothing.
Yes. It's a little far away. As in the corner over there in that urn, you see a little glow and some smoke kind of wisp out of the corner of the urn.
Are we supposed to see it?
You don't see the light?
I see the light. I also see something else, yes.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Everyone except Abdul basically notices
Oh.
the glow in the corner of the room. And so Abdul is in the not surprise round. Okay, then we'll roll. Descending. Here we go. Top of the round. It looks like Essie. You see it first.
All right. Same thing. I'm gonna take out my light crossbow and try and hit it.
Okay. That is a hit. That is already a dead flame. Now, before you get too excited.
Oh, don't say that.
Nah, you can get too excited. It's fine.
Okay.
Oh, mama.
I don't do anything else.
Killed all my
I think I'm at a
children.
good point.
I'm a much larger
Okay.
one, and I'm going to come
Uh,
slay you all.
Now, as you go over to pick it up, and you may do so, you notice this stack here is like a barricade. Looks like whoever this bandits or whoever was using it as a hideout had obviously built a little, I don't know, barricade to stop people from coming in to protect themselves. But again, it looks like it hasn't been used in quite a while. Maybe not years like the last place, but it was like an opportunist group using an abandoned warehouse to hide out for a bit. You do see 2 closed doors, even though this image shows it open.
All right, but there's no more things that we see.
Not that you see.
All right, I'm gonna head to the other door.
Which door?
Oh boy.
There's
This
two
door.
up here.
Well, there's outside, so
Does a witch door right on a broomstick?
Yes, it certainly does.
this is probably the other entrance. I'm
That
gonna
is the
guess.
entrance to outside. Yep.
Okay, then I'm gonna go to this door.
Okay.
Can I listen real quick and see if I hear anything?
Make a perception roll.
Oh,
You hear nothing. You hear the sounds of your companions moving around behind you. They're really loud. Abdul, what are you looking for with that investigation?
Just checking out the warehouse.
All right. You see that it is a warehouse being
A
used,
warehouse.
formerly being used by bandits, yeah. And 2 locked doors, or 2 closed doors.
I'm gonna go into this door since I didn't hear anything.
All right. You open the door. Now, for you, all right. This
Working
is
in
an
the
office. You can see broken and singed pieces of furniture lying scattered on the floor amidst charred hinges, flanges, and other metal debris. You also notice the south door, which is broken apart, and you see what you can see, which no one else can see yet, so I don't want to describe it just yet. But you notice that, well, what's your stealth? Make a stealth roll for me. Because you're moving in
Oh
the
my
dark,
god!
right? All right.
But I can see. I have dark vision and
Yeah, and
blind sight.
it is definitely looking towards you.
Okay, I'm gonna move a little bit closer. What is?
And when it sees that you can see it,
Oh no!
it ignites. Doesn't do anything. It just suddenly its body is blazing as it kind of crosses its arms and watches you approach.
Do I know what it is? Because Hunter doesn't know what that is. So do I know? Does Essie know what that is?
Make a what would be that? Give me history. I don't know what else it would be. It's an intelligence skill, right? So, okay, yeah, I would say you've heard of these. It's called a magmin, which is another elemental type creature. They are relatively intelligent. Oh, that's what I forgot to do. What I really should have done was found a voice mod that has like a fire, like a flame crackle voice.
Oh, like a crackle.
That would have been so cool. Anyway.
All right, I'm gonna just walk just through this threshold right here. I'm gonna say, "Hey, little guy, what's going on?"
What languages do you speak?
Celestial and Common.
Okay. He sees that you are speaking, and it speaks back, but just sounds like a roaring flame. You can't really understand what it's trying to say.
I'm good. I was gonna say I'm gonna go back.
You hear her say, "Hi, little guy," but he's far enough away, or it's far enough away that you don't necessarily hear it yet.
I'm gonna go back over here and say, "Does anyone know how to speak?"
I think you're looking for primordial.
I
Are
have,
you having a stroke?
I have both primordial and ignin.
Well, you better get in here because there's a thingy that seems smarter than the rats.
Oh, alright. I speak in ignin. Good day, fine sir. I hope my lady friend has not upset you too much.
It responds in Ignin. You're not supposed to be here. Al-Hark would not like you here. You need to go now.
You are not supposed to be here either. I suggest you leave.
No, I am tasked with guarding the pet. It gestures over its shoulder to this strange cage. It's hard to see from back there what's in it.
Unfortunately, we have a job to do, and our job means that you need to leave. So, I'm asking nicely, and I'm suggesting you do so, because there are 4 of us, and 1 of you.
All right.
I have an advantage, just so you know, I have advantage on charisma checks with creatures that are resistant or immune to fire.
Okay, interesting.
Ooh, fancy.
All right, then roll either persuasion or intimidation with advantage. But if I don't know if it gives you the option to use charisma instead for, but it doesn't matter.
It does.
He says, "Fine. Al-Hark does not pay me enough to deal with this."
Yes. Go live. Burn something else.
He will open this door, and he will disappear into the night.
I'll pat his back and be like, "Good job! I don't know what you said, but that was great."
He said he liked your eyes, so when we get back to the tavern, he might be waiting in your room for you.
That might be the very first time in all of my 5th edition that I've ever seen the Ignan language used.
I think it's the first time I've ever seen it used. Ever.
Right? All right, this is the accounting office, or it used to be. It actually looks like, well, obviously it's been used recently. But the most interesting thing in this room is the cage in the bottom corner here, which contains this crystalline creature. It kind of looks like a scorpion.
Spider?
Yeah, more like a scorpion is the description. It has one big spiny spike, and the rest is just weird legs and feet and whatnot. And it is definitely alive. It is moving about in the cage.
Well, this isn't on the contract.
Can I make a history check to know if one selling that would get us money and just, or would it be nature? Like, to know kind of information about the animal and then how valuable it might be? Because if he was blocking it, I can assume it's valuable, but because it's a creature, would it be nature?
Yeah, it would be nature. Or arcana.
I'm gonna go nature because I'm better at that.
Okay.
Does it look like an element?
It is an element. It is
I have Arcana.
it is an
Oh, you
elemental
got it.
earthkin.
Check as well.
With the nature, I would give you it. It's called a Chrismal, which is
Prismal.
Chrismal. Yes, they are very valuable. They are very dangerous, and they are very expensive to keep because they eat gems.
It's in a cage. Is the cage big enough that I could put it into the bag of holding with the thingy?
No, it's bigger than that.
Shit!
And the cage is currently locked. Not that would stop you.
No,
And
not at
you
all.
would probably want to let it out.
Do
Is
we
it
want to try
actually-
and...
That big? Is it actually medium sized?
Small. So it's about twice the
pretty
size. Yeah, it's still about twice the size of the flamelings you've been fighting.
Is it valuable even if it's dead?
Probably not nearly as much.
Okay.
It's not so much that valued for its parts as it is the exoticness of the creature itself
I could
as a pet.
imagine rich people being like, "I'm so rich, I can afford to feed gems to this pet."
Exactly. That's
So,
exactly
let's
what this
see.
is.
Should we try and take it? How big is the cage? Like a... Okay, the way I'm picturing it is like a bird cage. Or should I be thinking like dog cage?
Like a large bird cage,
50
but not so much a
gems?
crate like a dog. Anything, yeah.
Well,
Does anybody else speak Primordial besides Jamie?
I do.
Yes.
All right. Primordial gives you access to all 4 elemental languages, so you realize that it is speaking in Terran, as it says, "hungry, hungry." To Hunter, it just sounds like rocks and gravel being rubbed together.
Not like
Okay.
twinkling glass and gems.
Yeah, kind of, yeah. It sounds beautiful, but you have no idea that it's trying to speak.
Ooh, we should keep it as a pet.
No.
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 Why?
Did you hear? It eats gems. So you're gonna get
It sounds
gems
like
feed.
gems.
Aren't you the one that knows what it is?
Yeah,
Right, yeah.
but I like it.
Then you
That
can
shows
keep it.
status.
You can.
I would love to.
I don't think
I
you
don't have
that
any
kind of
money.
Status.
It's all yours.
And
What
why-
if? What?
If you
What,
keep
Chris?
it, you can
do
feed
you
it.
think- Why do you think this creature is here? Does someone own it? Someone powerful?
Yes.
Does anybody have any gems? Just
Mm,
asking.
No.
Don't
Nope.
think so.
Okay, I didn't remember if any of the treasure from
Yes.
the last game were gems.
The Magman said that he was here guarding it for someone else.
Wait,
Mhm.
does someone have that gem mask, or did we sell that?
I think you sold it.
Damn it.
I want to look around the room to see if I can find any gems in the area.
All right, make an investigation roll.
I will investigate the accounts
So while you're investigating, hear me out.
of the.
What
account
if-
office, right?
We go to the
Yeah.
next warehouse. And then after we go to the next warehouse, clear it out, because we only have 4 things. We need 1 more.
Well,
After we go to the other warehouse, we come back here, take this thing with us, and then go try and find a place to sell it really quick.
Well, whoever owns it is probably gonna come get it.
But they think that guard thing, that thingy is like, I don't know, that
Sure,
that
sure.
thing was doing something in here, so I don't know. Maybe
He
that
was
guy owned
guarding.
it.
Do you have a
No, he
bag
didn't
or
own
anything
it,
that
I'm
would
telling
fit over it so that at least you can't see what's inside it so we could, like, carry it out and not immediately get robbed? Maybe there's something in here, like a tarp or something we can
Saying
wrap
if we
around
take
it.
it, whoever owns it is gonna come looking for it, and probably we're not going to. He's not gonna be very happy with us.
Yeah, but we
Good.
could sell it really quickly and get rid of it. Hello? Cha-ching.
Yeah. Well, I don't know how easy it will be to sell this thing.
It's a big
Yeah, it might be
city.
hard to find someone who can fence it.
Oh,
We
I
could
might
try
be
it.
able to find someone. I know the secrets to the city.
And
Oh.
the next one-
What city is this?
Huzoos.
Oh,
I have
this
a
is the city of my birth.
If anything can be sold here, it's Huzoos. Or yeah,
I
If
know
anyone
the
I have
comes
a
city-
sold anywhere,
blanket we can
it's
put over it.
it is
Alright,
part of my-
I'm gonna look around for a tarp or something that we can wrap around it.
I will bring you all
I
to the
have
dark
the
side.
city has a blanket.
I have a blanket I can put over
Okay.
it.
Oh,
It-
this is going
It
very well.
grumbles. No, no. And then it can't.
Anybody have any gems?
Oh yeah, we didn't find any gems, did we?
No, you did not find any gems.
Okay.
The gems left with the Ignan. I mean, with the Magman, unfortunately.
Good
So,
work, Jamie.
Next time you can talk to him.
You couldn't let us just kill it.
Killing is
Well-
bad.
I'm just kidding.
Do we know who this belongs to? Did the Magman say?
Yeah, and I repeat what he said. I can't remember what he said.
Al Hark.
Elhart.
Oh, yeah.
Harqua. Whatever. Ends with a Q.
Al-Ha.
I mean, I
Al-Haq.
could have sworn he said Akik, but I guess it was Elhart.
That's
Now,
what it belongs to now.
We have to do our other business first and then come back and get it. We don't want to take it with us more places. The less time you have it
I
in
don't-
your hands, the better.
I don't think it'll be here if we leave and come back.
Do you think that little thingy's gonna go tell on us?
Just don't start a fight with
Yeah,
it because it
probably.
will probably wipe the party.
All right,
Start
fine.
a fight with what?
The Krismal.
Oh yeah, no, I wasn't planning on it.
Even though
Let's
it's tiny,
take
it's
it.
got a lot of HP.
We'll take it, we'll sell it, and then we'll go to the third warehouse. Deal?
I wonder how you cook them.
We want the money. Yeah.
Lobster?
It's made of earth.
It
I
would
don't think
probably,
you want to
if
eat
you
that thing.
if you tried to sell it right now, that would take more time than you would have before going to the next warehouse because you would have to find somebody. It would take probably a few days to find someone that would be willing to buy it, not knowing
Take it
where it
with
came
us.
from.
Oh yeah.
All right. Well, at least we can take it with us. Hope that they don't have a way to locate it.
Is there like maybe like a ring or something on the top so we can like put a pole through it and
Yeah.
between two of us or something?
Yeah. Well, I'm assuming the cage is like, yay big.
Okay.
It's like your classic round, like Tweety Bird birdhouse.
I would be cautious about this. Does any of you know this Al-Ha?
Nope.
I would say Zafir can make a history roll
Alright.
because you're from here.
I don't remember a lot, but let's go.
I'm gonna teach you a thing or two about being a
All
pirate.
right.
It doesn't matter whose it is. You just take it.
You're not positive because you haven't been here in a while, like you said. The name sounds familiar, but you're not. Like maybe somebody with a few connections in the
Ah, you see,
criminal
he's
underworld or
small
whatever it is.
He's a small fry.
Right.
Once you have it, it's yours, and that's how possession works. So, it doesn't matter whose it was, because now it's ours.
I'm not sure that's how that
Agreed.
works.
It does when you're a pirate.
And then
Well-
Possession is 9/10 of the law, my friend.
And also, according to the contract that you guys read so carefully, El Hark was never mentioned on the contract as far as the ownership of these warehouses. So
Yeah, I figured he was.
he's
sly.
probably using it illegally. Yeah.
All right, let's take it and get out of here before Al Hark comes.
We're getting rid of
For
the
that
pests. That's what they
whatever
asked us to
thing.
do.
Just let me caution you, the owner could be a powerful Ifrit for all we know. And if you
He's
have
not that
learned
powerful.
nothing,
I would know if he was that powerful.
I threw caution to the wind. Let's go.
very,
Zephyr knows these things.
I'll
very
pat her
well.
on the head. We'll keep
And
you safe.
second-
Don't you worry.
Second, even if you have already taken it, you can always get
I'm
cursed
Let's go.
again.
Curry?
Cursed.
You can always get curry again.
I'm not picking this one up this time.
I'm not touching it.
You could get curry. I could go for some curry, but get cursed. Like
Why
last
did I
week.
join a group of a bunch of fucking babies? I'm gonna go pick it up.
Hunter, how's it
All
feel
right.
playing an evil character?
Oh my god! Just like,
You pick it up
Jesus.
and it like kind of shies away from you as you get close to the cage as far as it
Aw.
can move. But then once you pick it up and it kind of shuffles to remain balanced.
Does
And
it like
otherwise
gold
doesn't really-
or whatever that other? What is it called?
Dinar?
Dinar. I'm gonna take out a dinar piece and put it in there.
It does not seem terribly interested.
Fine, I take it back.
Okay.
Dinar made out of clay.
I don't know. Probably.
All right. So you carry off the cage as you head to the third and final warehouse.
With the blanket over it.
With the blanket over it. The third warehouse is the largest one yet, 80 foot wide and 65 feet long, with a small extrusion adding an additional 15 feet on one side. 3 steps lead up to its main entry, which is a typical 10-inch opening with double wooden doors. This building is constructed of sandstone and white marble and is obviously of higher build quality than the others. I'm going to put you here. I've already turned on Zephyr's light.
Is it in an alleyway?
This is the inside of the building.
Oh,
There is no alleyway, so I've put you inside already. Yeah, technically you'd be outside.
Oh, so we're in a
Yes, the door is not locked because I've already put you inside. So therefore,
I'd like to stealth.
Black
I-
again.
move back for a minute. And make a perception check, everybody, please. And you can roll stealth if you're planning on stealthing.
Sea of only darkness.
Oh,
All right. Oh, did you get 2?
Back.
All right. Akik and
God damn it,
Zephyr notice that the front doors show obvious signs of recent use.
We better be careful.
Akik, maybe you should not hide. You are not good at this.
Oh, shut up.
yeah, you leave cat hair everywhere.
Yeah.
It's shedding season. Leave me alone.
All right. So you can open the door relatively quietly and enter into the 10-foot long hallway that runs the length of the building with openings and doors on both sides.
There's a door.
And it looks like a T intersection at the end of the hallway, those who can see that far.
Oh, there's the
Oh,
light.
the door got closed on you. That's why you didn't see anything.
Oh, yeah. Come on
That
in.
makes sense.
There
Can
you
I
go.
listen at this door, please?
Yes. You hear nothing. Nothing of
Alright.
interest, anyway.
I'd like to do the same at this door.
Okay, make a roll.
Investigation?
Or perception. Actually,
perception's better.
it's more perception because you're listening.
Oh, yeah. Right. Well, it still sucks.
You hear nothing.
All right, I'm gonna open my door. I'm gonna look at him and do a 3, 2, 1 for him to also open his door. If he's not he's a cat, so I can't say he's not a pussy.
Whoa.
But
He's
Three?
more
Okay.
like calm.
1. Oh,
yeah.
oh, hey, little
Oh,
guy.
He's bigger.
That's a big one.
Roll it. Oh yeah, I didn't resize him. Oops, my bad.
Oh, okay. I thought he was just bigger than the others.
No. I
Jesus, tap dancing Christ.
Yeah, Essie's fast.
wanna see
Yeah,
that.
I have
wanna see
alert,
tap
so I
dancing
have
Christ.
That wasn't.
+5 to my initiative.
That's not what I was reacting to. I was reacting to my rule.
Oh, poor guy.
All right. because you were
Bad night for
basically throwing them open and being alert to possible attack, I'm not doing any kind of a surprise round this turn. So you basically not startle it, but you throw the doors open and see it kind of like rummaging around in one of these urns. And what would you like to do since you get the drop on it, basically?
I'd like to step inside.
Okay.
Is this technically within
Yeah, 5 feet.
range? Okay.
Yeah, he's in that square. I just can't put it right in the middle.
All right, I'm gonna take out
Yeah.
my longsword this time,
Okay.
and I'm gonna try and hit it. Ooh, not
You
good.
do not.
I do not. I'm gonna action surge because that doesn't cost anything. I'm gonna try and hit it again.
Okay.
There we go.
Yeah, you extinguish it.
Yay! And then I pick it up and put it in my bag, and then I'm done.
All right, and that's the end of the fight.
Did you ever
Turn.
pick up the one from the last building?
Yes, I did.
Yeah,
I
she
went
did,
over
yeah.
and grabbed it.
Yeah.
So now we have 5, so we can leave
You
if we
do.
want, or we can keep going.
I say we look for more.
I agree. They're $50 for each more additional
Alright.
that we get.
Well, a quick description of these two rooms. The room Essie is in is a room to store. Well, there's a lot of crates in here right now, urns and crates. Nothing of interest in any of the crates,
To see
but they are recently used. It depends. Where are you seeing?
Seeing into that last room, I think there should be a wall there. At the end of the hall, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I
Oh,
did
yeah.
forget
I
a
see
Right.
two
wall.
doors, and then it just kind of fades out because I think that's
Oh.
the
I'll just put a line.
edge of the
Right.
light there.
But this was before you came on, Jamie. I had done the first 3 maps like this, and then I never got around to doing the 4th one because I was going to do it today, and then with no power until 5 o'clock, I couldn't do it. So I'm just going to do Fog of War style. Oh yeah. Oh, did I just give away there's a 4th location? Oops.
Yeah, I was gonna say you said you couldn't do it for the 3rd
Potential.
map. What is
Well, I mean,
this?
you can just leave. That's the thing about the way this adventure is set
No,
up.
I don't think so.
All right.
No.
All right. In this room, where Abdul and Akik is a bunch of barrels, jars, and some bones.
I will investigate the barrels, jars, and bones. Mostly the bones.
All right.
Yeah.
The bones seem to be some form of humanoid creature who has
I don't see the
Past-
bones.
somewhat sunk into the floor.
That's not good.
Stunk in,
It's
as in
like
like
melded into it.
Yeah, I need a wisdom save
I want to.
save.
from the 3 of you in the room. Wisdom save, please, or 4 of you in the
Okay,
room
I
now.
moved in because he said melted in the floor. I wanted to come investigate.
Fuck.
Yeah,
You did wisdom save?
yeah.
Are you all gonna be stupid? What is happening?
Oh.
Fucking fuck.
Oh my god.
We're all
don't-
gonna die.
I don't understand the source of this. Yeah, this doesn't. Oh, I rolled the wrong thing. Haha.
We can see your rolls just because.
I know, I saw that, but I rolled the wrong thing anyway, so you're lucky. Okay. Let's see. Taliba made it. And the rest of you failed. So
They were failures.
Zafir, Akik, and Abdul take 7 points of psychic damage as a vision of your worst fears assault you as you enter this room.
My worst fear is a giant dog
A giant
chasing
dog.
after me.
My worst
Barking
fear
and-
is
and
drowning
nipping.
in the middle
I
of the
have
ocean.
2 hit points left.
Ouch.
Alright, I'm gonna just go walk to the door because I assume someone's gonna
And they all go,
scream.
don't come in, don't come in.
Dog.
Like,
It's not
is
worth it.
everything
Stay out there.
Okay.
What's
I'm gonna
it just happened to
going.
us?
Do I feel anything, or
No, you just see the other 3 of them like clutch at their heads
uh,
and look around anxiously, and then it passes.
what is the matter?
Well-
Are you okay?
Could I do like maybe an Arcana check to see if I know what that was?
Sure, but I will tell you right now, I don't even know why that's in here.
Oh, cool.
I'm assuming because they were originally going to make this a trilogy, and eventually they might still. There's probably something here that was going to be connected to the future trilogy, but they give me nothing to go on. So
Well, that's nice.
So I guess not. It's something to do with this skeleton and why it sank halfway into the floor.
Sinking bones.
Maybe it's good to
Yeah.
just leave this one alone.
Taliba is going to investigate the skeleton.
It is humanoid. And it is halfway sunk into the floor. I do not have a good reason as to why.
Well, that's
Fascinating. Why do you think this happened? And what just happened to you all anyway?
It was burned by something really, really hot.
I don't want to talk about it.
I saw something awful. It was so bad it hurt me. In my mind.
Yeah, your ears are bleeding just a tiny bit.
Well,
And yeah, some of you are really hurt. Wow, 2 hit points, 4 hit points.
I'm just outside singing a sea shanty, just waiting for everyone to come back.
I need a rest.
well, I don't think I have a way of healing myself, do I?
Well, perhaps we should be more cautious if there are arcane traps here.
Happened to you.
I don't think it was a trap.
What was it?
Something to do with those bones.
I'm gonna keep walking on the left side.
We have no answers. So let's move on.
Right.
And come down here. While they get their shit together, may I listen to this door?
You may.
Do
Ooh!
you have any healing anything?
We have a healer.
Hey, let me take a
I
look
think-
at you. Too bad I can't take a look at myself.
Oh, you can't?
Well, I mean, doesn't say. You
I
can.
would assume you can. I wouldn't rule against it. Physician heal
practice
thyself.
somehow.
Yeah.
Restore 1d6 plus 4 plus additional hit points equal to plus your hit dice. Alright, I wanna heal Abdul. Use a thing of my healer's kit.
Okay.
And that's a d6. 4 plus 4, 8 plus your hit dice, your maximum hit dice in hit points. So 8 plus 4, so 12.
Yeah. I think so. Well, it puts him back to full.
And you're saying I can do that to myself as well.
Yeah,
So I'll spend
because it does cost a resource. So it uses your actual healing kit uses.
2 plus 4 plus 4 is 10.
Essie, you hear nothing in that room.
I'm going to enter the room.
All right.
Thank you.
You
sir.
should be able to click on that and open it. This is a musty room filled with barrels that probably used to be wine, but are now mostly vinegar and mold.
Alright, cool. And then I'm just gonna leave and I'm gonna listen at the other one.
Okay, make a perception roll.
Oh, that's
You
better.
hear nothing of interest.
Alright.
There are a large number of crates in this room.
I would like to investigate the crates.
Please do.
Oh no.
You don't find anything in there.
What's this blood stain?
Yeah, I don't know. That's a map. Abdul, stop moving for a second. Get back in. How'd you get through the wall? Stop it.
Everything went dark.
All right. Well, let me make sure that the walls block movement.
There's nothing in these 2 rooms, guys.
Does anyone else go in that crate room?
Nope.
Maybe you
Alright.
didn't look hard enough. I'll go in and take a look.
I'll take a look.
Okay.
After
Taliba! Buried under the crates in the back corner, you find an iron box.
Well, you missed something.
Yes.
Well, that's
Oh.
good because the last time I missed something, I didn't get attacked. So
Would you like to open the iron box?
How
about-
large is it?
About yay big. It's not huge.
Oh, yay big.
It's not
and
locked
yay
either.
big.
It's got a latch, but it's not locked.
Yeah, maybe it's trapped.
Yeah, I will look it over for any signs of traps. Is that investigation?
I'm going back out to the hallway.
Okay.
Oh, I'm standing around the
You
corner.
do not find any sign of a trap. Zafir, you see 2 hallways. See that there is a way going up here as well as a door, and this seems to open into a room.
Yep, I'm staying right here.
Yes, stay right there for now while I deal with Taliba. Lest you see something you shouldn't see.
So, yeah, I will gingerly open the box.
All right, you see 3 potion vials and a small scroll.
I will take a quick look at the scroll.
Make a religion check.
Hmm.
It is inscribed with a prayer, let's say. All right.
Yeah.
The prayer is to a god you're not familiar with.
Interesting. And are the potion vials filled or?
Yes. Yes,
Okay.
there are 3 potions, 2 that look very similar and 1 that looks slightly different.
Okay.
If you make an arcana check, I'll tell you what they are.
Oh, okay. So yeah, if it doesn't take long.
Oh, jeez. All right, well, 2 of them are potions of healing and 1 is a potion of resistance.
Okay. All that learning paid off.
Yeah,
Well,
do a little dab and taste.
I've found some potions, mostly healing. But this scroll, this prayer, has any of you heard of this name?
I will look at it.
Make a religion.
look. But probably won't know.
Yes, you have heard of the elemental fire god Kosuth,
Oh.
one of the forbidden gods.
Oh, I say that to everybody. And then I'm gonna look at Aki. Right? Aki? Is that how you're saying it?
Arkik. Yeah.
Yep.
Aki. Oh, wait. Damn it. Jamie, who are you?
Zafir.
Zafir. So I look at Zafir and look at the scroll and look at him and be like, here you go. This may help you. I don't know. Oh, wait, you're a goody
Do I
two-shoes.
know who that is?
Make a religion roll.
Just because I'm fire doesn't mean I know.
You've heard of Kosuth?
All right.
I would have to.
Did you hand me the scroll?
Yeah.
I immediately just drop it. I'm like, no. What's wrong with you? That
I
could be
picked it up.
cursed. That is a forbidden god.
You are such a baby. What did I ever see in you?
Out of character, who or what are the forbidden gods and why are they forbidden?
Good question.
Uh-oh.
I will gladly take the scroll.
I'm actually looking in the book now to see what I can
Oh.
figure out.
Well, I guess they're evil
So we're-
and they demand sacrifices.
It's
All
not
for-
even listed in the list of religions for
Yeah.
the faith of Zachariah. So I think it's like a long dead, or at least no longer worshipped.
There's stuff in that book that like,
elemental
no,
god.
doesn't have connect the two things.
Yeah, I bet if I dug into the actual Arabian Adventures book or the Lands of Fate book, I'd find more on that. Maybe some connection to like the fallen kingdoms of Nog and Kadar, probably. Yeah, but it would be safe to say though that it being a fire god and a forbidden god, it was probably of a chaotic, evil nature and wants to see the world burn.
Consume.
Sort of
It
a
wants to
religion.
consume everything.
Right. Exactly.
What does the scroll actually say?
It is a prayer.
Oh,
It's
it's a
not an
prayer.
actual spell or anything. Yeah.
Okay.
Is
Could
it
be
in-
something to a collector.
Is it in the common language? I forget the name of the common language.
Yeah, I would say that it is
Okay.
because it doesn't
What-
specify
What do I list this as?
the scroll.
Yeah.
Prayer to Kossuth. Kossuth. I will type it. Kossuth.
And what is the prayer? Is it pretty much?
It's like a,
please
you
burn
know,
things?
it's like the Lord's Prayer for Kossuth. You know, oh great
Our
burning
Kossuth
one.
who art in heaven,
Yes.
hallowed be thy flame.
Yes. 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 A plus. Inspiration for Brian.
Nice.
Nice.
You made the GM clap.
And in the fire burn them,
Yeah. Yeah.
and purge them. By fire be purged.
There you go. All right. So, having finished that, which way would you like to go?
How about left, right?
Left, right? Okay. Center?
Yeah.
Left, right.
I'm just waiting for tokens to move. We'll see what
Well,
happens.
no one else is moving. I'm going.
Abdul is heading to the hallway. All right. You can walk right on down if you want. There's a door and there's a hallway that's dark because you have no light.
Right. Can I see through the door?
No,
door
you shouldn't be able
closed?
to. The door is closed.
I want to test something again.
I will perceive at the door.
Do it. You hear nothing.
I will open the door and step back as I do so.
All right. Go ahead and click on it. Or I'll do it for you. There you go.
There it goes.
All right. You see some light in there.
I think there's light generated inside the room.
Seems to be.
Yeah.
Either keep moving or get out of the way.
Just move past them.
Yep. All right.
Oh, it's like an altar?
It seems to be an altar or a shrine of some sort. There is a statue of a god of flame at the far end of the hall.
Oh, I guess who that belongs to.
The altar is covered in decayed and burned offerings, such as melted coins, leathers, and herbs, along with several dark stains. The room smells of sweat, blood, and flame.
Can I walk up to investigate it?
Sure.
Nope. Oh my gosh.
It looks like an altar. Probably to Kossuth.
Okay.
Can I investigate?
Sure.
I'll
Same
do the
result.
same.
Same result.
All right.
Same result, Taliba.
Well then.
It's kind of obvious. Although
well,
I will
there's
say,
something else.
with that critical roll, Taliba, you notice that there's like scuff marks, maybe traces of fabric on the ground. Someone has apparently knelt here recently.
So, you kneel, sacrificed something, and presumably read the prayer in the scroll?
You want to try it?
Well,
Give me
well,
that.
I have an animal to sacrifice.
Oh, I wasn't thinking an animal.
Oh, wait. Where's your gem scorpion?
No!
Put the cage on the altar and stab him through the cage so you don't have to.
Oh.
It might take a while, though.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're getting rid of my profit, you fuck. No.
It may not be wise to invoke
Just-
such a god anyway.
Repeatedly say, "You sacrifice you in the name of Kossuth!" Stabbing at the thing again and again and again. It's like, damn it, it's not working.
And those of you understanding it, it's going, ow, ow, stop it, ow. Quit it.
I want to
How would
smack
you
him.
be a sacrifice?
No.
It's a flame god. Wouldn't you burn the offering?
Yeah, that's
I
true.
suppose.
Not that it would burn.
What's
but,
the red dot on you, Brian?
I just marked myself as bloody.
Oh, okay.
It's a fashion statement.
His fashion will be bloody.
It's not catching on. Though.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, this isn't going anywhere, so I'm leaving, and I'm gonna go down the other way.
Okay.
I'll wear one too.
I'm gonna say that you notice, even though you have dark vision, that there is light in the end of this hallway. I don't know if you can tell.
I can.
Okay. I've been trying to use the nocturnal night vision thing so that you can tell when your light overlaps with existing light. So when you do that with like the Storm Kings game, when you're setting up the vision of a token,
Yeah.
under night vision there's like nocturnal, dimming, and none.
Yeah. I think I have
Nocturnal's
that for
the
you
best one. Yeah, it really looks cool. All right. As you step to the hallway, you see a man and you see 3 flamelings.
I think
The man
that
is-
blue afflicted.
Standing with a weapon drawn,
guys.
and he says, "Step back."
Okay, I'm gonna draw my long sword and say, "Step forward."
You are not to be here.
Neither are you unless you own this place.
I am paid to guard this room.
Yeah, well, the last guy that was paid to guard a room, we got to leave, so I bet you could do the same.
The flamelings don't know any better and initiate a combat.
Okay.
They just see a target has walked into the room and they just Can you see at the end of the hallway, Hunter?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Okay. Just making sure.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
That is a cage.
That's a cage? Okay.
Yes.
Good
It
to
is a
know.
large human-sized 10-foot cage.
Okay.
Is
Human
it a
size.
bigger crystal
Say
scorpion?
Human-shaped.
Human-sized. Human-sized cage. All right. Is everybody rolled? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay. I will roll for this guy anyway, even though he is not. And it is his turn first. He will stand there and watch what happens. Essay.
Alright, is this difficult terrain?
Yeah. Yeah, those are like 5-foot high crates with barrels on top of them.
Alright, alright, I'm
It'd be
going
more than difficult terrain to be a climb check to get up on top.
Alright, I'm gonna move right here, so I'm still in combat. Oh, I'm gonna turn around and be like, hey, they got a lady in a cage back here for my free speaking action.
Okay.
But I'm gonna move right here
Ooh.
and take out
Okay.
my longsword,
Okay.
and I'm gonna try and attack this guy two-handed.
All right.
Woo.
That is a dead flameling.
Alright.
Very
Can I
quick.
pick it up as my movement? The rest of my movement, or do I have to wait?
No, that'd be an
Damn
action.
it. Alright, cool. Then I did
And remember,
I'm
you
gonna
don't have
just
your action
move-
surge anymore, so
no, I'm just gonna move in the room a little bit more just to like give people space to filter in.
okay,
And I have a lot of hit points, so I'm okay being hit.
that's true. Akik.
10. Oh,
See a man wielding a scimitar standing in the only opening to the back of the room. Oh, and you move right up to him.
I sure do. All right, let's attack. Short sword.
That is a hit. 8 damage. Wow. Okay. Bap.
Let's go live.
Oh, yeah.
I will make my unarmed strikes. I don't think I need to spend key points for that.
I don't think you do.
Oh no, I do.
You
Oh,
do,
you do?
if it's a bonus
Okay.
action.
Oh, okay.
Yep. But I
Well,
get 2 unarmed strikes.
If you do flurry of blows, that costs a key, but doing just one as a bonus action does not.
Yeah, Chris was right.
Oh really? All right, I'll just do one.
Okay.
So I'm gonna roll my unarmored strike, but it's actually supposed to be because I have cat's claws. It's supposed to be a D6 plus strength mod damage. So whatever rolls for damage will have to change. Yeah,
That looks
it
like.
doesn't matter.
It's a miss.
Hmm.
All right, Zephyr. Unless you have another, you did a move, a bonus, and a regular action, right?
Yeah, I can't do anything else.
All right, Zephyr.
I'm gonna move up to the edge of the room.
Okay.
And I'm going to see that guy, and I am going to attempt to persuade him.
Okay. With disadvantage because he is being beaten up by a cat man.
Yep. I'm gonna give him diplomacy first. Perhaps you should leave before we have to do terrible things to you.
Actually, don't roll it with
Like
disadvantage.
intimidation.
Roll it just straight up.
Intimidation or persuasion?
Your choice. Okay. He will respond. Call off your cat.
Well, that's my action, so.
Okay. That flameling is dead. This flameling is going to shoot a little fireball at Essie because she's close.
Do it.
15 is a hit, I believe.
Yes.
2 fire damage.
And just a little steam comes off.
Yeah, because you're all yeah. Abdul.
That's about all I can do. I can't see while I can move through.
Is that not synced to your hit points?
Oh, I
Or
don't
did you
know.
not subtract it yet? Oh, there.
No,
it
I
goes.
did.
Now-
I was
now
gonna
it
say I
shows up.
did.
It was just weirdly delayed, I guess. Okay.
Maybe because I had my character sheet popped out, so it probably didn't register until I clicked back in.
Oh, maybe.
Well, I guess I'll step here.
Okay. He's melee range, this guy, technically.
Right.
It's more like that.
Will attacking it piss off this dude if he's trying to not
You
fight?
don't know. They don't seem to be really controlled.
All right.
They don't seem to be hostile to him, but they don't seem to be under his direct control.
Do I get disadvantage with Hellish Rebuke at close range?
That is a. Oh, it has to hit you to Hellish Rebuke. That's a reaction.
I mean, Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast, that's a disadvantage because it's within melee.
Right. I'm gonna hit it with the dagger.
All right, that's a miss. Do you have a
I
bonus
thought you
action?
said you were gonna hit it.
Wow.
Ouch! Is that your turn?
No, that's my turn.
All right, Taliba.
Okay, I'm gonna move in here and out.
Oh.
Well, I'm going to shoot this one that looks, I'm assuming, quite hostile. And because there's someone next to it, I will get my sneak attack, so...
Do you have to move a space closer to it?
It's a light crossbow.
Oh,
Alright.
okay.
That is a hit. Which one? The one closest to you?
Yeah, the one next to.
All
The one
right.
I just missed.
He's dead. Is that your action or your turn done?
Yeah.
All right. The cultist will take the dodge action to wait and see what Akik does to him. He does not actively attack you, but he is definitely ready to parry and block an attack. Essie.
All right, I'm gonna move up to this one because this is
Okay.
her job,
Yep.
and I'm gonna say I'm not gonna hit it, and I do hit it.
Yeah.
That's
you
how
do.
that works. For 2 whole points.
Yes, and you kill it.
Yeah.
Wow. 2.
That's all they had. That's why they've been dropping so fast.
Yeah,
All
dropping like flies.
right, let's see what Akik chooses to do.
Akik
Left.
will back away and sheath his weapon.
All right, the cultist lowers his weapon, but he doesn't put it away immediately. And I'm going to remove turns and clear this. He says, "Am I free to go?"
If you
The
wish.
keys. No,
I'll
give
hide.
us the keys to the cage to the lady.
Al-Haq does not pay me enough for this. I do not have the key.
Ugh.
Who is this Al-Haq?
I don't know. She won't talk to me.
Who,
I was paid to guard her.
who paid you?
Al-Haq.
Is that the same one that had the Ignan guarding the other thing?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you said he doesn't know who Al-Hark is?
He didn't say he doesn't know who Al-Haq is. He doesn't have the key.
Chris asked to Al-Hark.
Oh.
And you said she doesn't tell. She won't speak to me.
Oh, I thought he asked who she was.
No.
Yeah, I asked about Al-Haq.
Al-Haq, he is the crime boss. He runs the bathhouse.
Wow.
How are
That's
you
it.
not heard of Al-Haq? You are
What-
new
what-
to Al.
What's he
to
doing in
Huzuz,
these
are you not?
warehouses?
He doesn't pay me to know these things. I am paid to guard the prisoner.
Well,
There's also deniability.
we were paid to clear them out, so
Well, then you have made an enemy this day. Not of me.
well, whoever
No.
that enemy is misplaced then, because we are simply hirelings. Your friend must take up with the owner of this warehouse.
Well, then that is between him and Al-Haq. If I am free to go, I would like to leave now.
I offer him the hallway.
Yeah, it won't stop him.
He will cautiously.
You know,
May I
ask?
all these guys are gonna come back
Oops.
and kill us. You know that. Right?
Yeah, I know.
And why
You'll
aren't
soon.
you- oh yeah, you're goody two shoes.
Yeah.
As soon as
He
he's
doesn't
gone,
turn
I'm
his
gonna-
back to you. He kind of walks backwards down the hallway, and then he'll leave. Oh,
May
go
I
ahead.
ask what was going on here? Why there is an altar to a forbidden god
He left.
here?
That is
He
Al-Haq's
just
business.
I see. Thank you.
All right, I'm gonna walk down to the lady.
Okay.
Hello, lady.
She watches you approach. She says, "Why are you here? Were you sent to rescue me?"
We're here to burn you as an offering to the flame god.
Oh, I would most certainly not like that.
He's lying. No.
No,
Admittedly,
you're right. I am lying. She is here to burn you for the flame god.
are you done being an asshole? Of all times, you choose.
No, I thought I was a bard. I thought I was being entertaining.
You're being something. No, we were not sent here to save you, although we obviously could do that. Who would be looking for you? How much money do they have? How much is your life worth, do you think?
Oh, We do not
boy.
deal in slavery. Slavery
Don't
is...
don't say we. We're not. I'm not talking to you. I'm
Wouldn't
talking to
call it
her.
Slavery. It's more like blackmailing, extortion.
It's
kidnapping,
called-
You know.
Figuring out what reward we're getting for returning this beautiful woman to where she belongs.
Is she
It
beautiful?
is-
What's
Does
the
she
scale
look-
on this one?
What
Does she look
is
like she has
her
station?
charisma? Yes, she looks like she has station. She's got a charisma of 16. She definitely carries herself with an air of authority, kind of, sort of. Like she knows who she is, and she doesn't back down for anybody. But she also realizes the current situation that she is finding herself in. She says, I would ask a favor of you if you would be so kind, and there might be some monetary reward in it for you. If you could retrieve both the key to this prison cell and my comb, then I could reward you.
Well, we could probably get you out without the key. Do you need the key just to escape, or do you want the key?
You may find this lock to be more difficult than a standard lock.
Alright,
Alhark does not want me escaping.
Talaba?
He has a use for me, it seems.
I Eldritch Blast the lock. No.
Oh, could I try and Acid Splash it?
You could try.
I'm gonna
That
tell her
might
to
hit
back
her.
up. I'm gonna tell her to back up.
She will back up.
Cage is pretty big, yeah.
I mean, maybe try lockpicking. Well, does anyone have to use tools?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Chris does.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
lockpick it before you melt it with acid. Because it
Okay,
might
I will
not
give
go
I
well.
will give one attempt on this lock.
Per person?
I would say one attempt.
I'm gonna
It's
step
very
back.
it's very difficult. It seems to be a very intricate and complex lock.
What are the bars made of?
Iron.
How hard is it to melt iron with acid?
It would take a long time.
Yeah, Acid Splash doesn't do a whole lot.
And
It's cancer.
yet, Taliba figures it out and manages to pick the lock, surprising the woman.
Intricate work. Might have been a mechanist. Impressive.
Good job, Taliba.
It is impressive. She kind of gives you a semi bow, like your station is below hers, so she's not going to defer herself to you like that, but she will give you the nod of approval. And she extends her hand and says, I am Saud Kabal. Saud Kabal. 3 vowels, really?
I will bow and whatever the I'm not certain what the kind of what gestures of deference would be made, but otherwise bow and say, I am Taliba bint Allah. Please pay no mind to my companions. I would like to help you if I can, regardless of the rewards or whatever. Helping you is its own reward.
Setting me free is very much appreciated. And as I'd said before, there is a chance of reward. If, again, you could retrieve for me my comb.
Why do you want your comb so bad? Can't you just buy
This-
another?
It is not an ordinary comb.
Does she look human?
She looks human.
Where would we find this comb of yours?
It was taken from me by Alhark. He runs a bathhouse north of here.
Oh,
He-
the fourth map to bathroom.
He attempted to force me to work for him as a barber in his bathhouse, and I refused. So he took my comb and imprisoned me here, in a way of attempting to coerce me to change my mind. I will not do so.
if you can. So you think he has the comb on him versus somewhere in here?
I know he has the comb at the bathhouse. On him, I could not say.
Okay. I suppose. How far away is the bathhouse from here? We have to return some stuff first.
Not far.
And
she
where will we
gives
find
a
you when we
rough
decide
address.
to do this?
So
I
are we
can-
locking her back in the cage until we get the comb to make sure she doesn't run away?
I assumed she was going to
Don't
go
we
to
need
safety.
do that.
She says, "Where would you like me to meet you?" Now that I am free, I seem to.
The inn that we met
Yeah,
the
what
other
about
night.
that tavern? Yeah, that tavern where we met the other guy.
Yes.
The fallen dolphin or whatever it was,
Yeah,
something like that.
Flailing dolphin, I don't know.
Flailing dolphin.
Flailing
Happy dolphin.
Happy dolphin. Say,
Happy dolphin. Inn.
Happy
I know-
is in-
I am aware of where the happy dolphin is. I can await you there.
Yes, meet us there at table 6.
Table 6 it is.
A barber, you say? You must have quite some skill if he sought you out.
Don't think she does. That dress is so last year.
Hey, throwing some shade.
She says, "Before I head to the happy dolphin, I will procure the reward for you. In the meantime, please find my comb."
Wait. What does it look like?
She describes it. It is. It seems to be made of pure silver. It's roughly, regular comb length with a pearl handle.
Okay.
It jewels. Does it have jewels on it?
No jewels.
Hmm.
No, it sounds fairly plain, except that it's made of silver and not plastic or wood. Well, not that they would have plastic, but
All right. Well, then let's go.
Perhaps magical.
I must lie low while I procure the reward. So I will meet you there in 2 days' time.
2 days.
Is that acceptable?
Will it take that long?
She kind of hesitates. She says, "I have to be careful in my movements throughout Huzuz.
Okay.
There are others hunting me."
That should be fine.
How much of a reward would they pay for your head?
That is... You may not want to speak to the people that want me. It would not be so much a reward as you get to live.
No, that's not fun. So we'll be seeing you often rescuing you, is what it sounds like.
Oh no. Once I've
There'll be a few
retrieved
each
my
time.
comb, I will be gone from Huzuz.
Okay.
It's a magical
Well-
teleporter. Is what she's trying to say. As soon as she touches it, she teleports away.
I was gonna say it's
That's
gonna call it
nothing.
like a coma disguise or something. But anyway, we can. If there's no other questions.
Well, if it is not prying, why is it you are so sought after? If you do not want to answer, of course I understand, but
I take this moment to choose not to answer.
very well.
Perhaps if you retrieve my comb, I will give you some information.
Well, I do like a good mystery.
Zafir is right. She's a bad barber. She's given too many bad
I'm gonna
haircuts.
roll
That's
insight
pretty
and see if she feels like she's lying, if she's actually gonna give us any money, or if it seems
Okay.
like she's gonna.
It's hard to
Hard to read.
Hard to
Okay.
read.
Can I also make an insight check?
Sure.
Mine's a -1. How
She
did
seems
go?
she seems to be genuine.
Okay.
That she has a reward for you. Wow.
God damn
Critical with a 19.
Yep. I thought it was gonna be so funny to be like, nope, you get a 0. Well,
-1
I
yep.
had a +3.
or 0. Yeah.
And she will, with your permission, take her leave.
especially such an exquisite mystery. I hope to see you soon.
Doesn't have my permission. I lock her back in the cage now.
All right. So what do you want to do then?
The
Go.
safe word is pineapple.
I want to
Upside down
use-
pineapple?
I want to use a healing kit. Use.
Okay.
And heal a key.
A geek.
Unless we're just gonna short rest before we go to the bathhouse.
You probably should.
We could probably just do that.
All right, let's do
I
that.
don't see any reason why not.
Do that. I'm gonna go take a quick bathroom break and be right back.
Healing kit uses do you have?
Bye.
I have 6 left. I could just buy another healing kit. They're pretty
Right.
common.
I'm gonna walk up to.
Motherfucker.
Oh,
Well, I'm gonna roll my other one then. Never
I'm gonna
mind.
walk up to Zephyr and be like, "What about me? I got hurt too
Where?
on my arm, and the burn isn't even there anymore because it's just water."
Oh, who's a baby now?
A burn. A burn is a beautiful thing. And on you, it looks ever so evanescent.
Feel better now.
Perhaps you should keep it.
It'll always remind me of you.
Well, he did not start that fire, so
Could you not ruin the moment?
Where's that gif of a train derailing? Perfect.
Well, to add more like the train hitting the bus, well, I can take a look if you would like me to.
Does it look like I'm trying to flirt with you?
I mean, dearie, you really, your hair is much too long. I think tonight, back at the tavern, I shall give you a haircut. I'm talking to you. Talib.
All right. Take a short rest. Oh, I see that there's been some healing done. All right. So, are you going to what?
I'm trying to give Talib a haircut.
Oh, is she arguing?
Not yet.
Am I missing it? Okay.
My, but it. What an exquisite waterfall she has. It would be a crime to cut it short.
Mine?
No, I'm not
Pretty
talking
sure. He's
about
talking to
Talking to
you.
her hair is perfect. Yours,
Unless-
however, needs some work.
Oh,
You spent
mine.
way too much time in the bazaar.
Me?
Yes, you've let it go, dearie.
Perhaps so.
Yes,
Nobody ever.
Tonight's back at the tavern, I shall cut your hair. You will love it.
Well, more the library than the bazaar, but if you believe that is better, then yes,
You
why
need
not?
color. You need volume. I shall give you a mohawk.
Well, I am not certain about the mohawk, but unless,
Alright, we shall spike it out. Spike. Lots of spikes.
darling, what do you think? Would the mohawk look good on me, or?
I think that you should do whatever you think's best.
I mean, you're like 3 feet tall, right?
Yeah.
It'll give you height for sure.
Yes, just give you height. You'll be as tall as us.
You'll turn a lot of heads, that's for sure.
How will you do that? Well, I had actually hoped that that darling could give me some pointers on that. Since she has such wonderful hair, perhaps she would know what would look good on me.
I have, in my head, I feel like Darling's hair like flows like it's constantly underwater.
Yeah,
Like it's
yeah,
water.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's the vibe I'm hoping for. So
Yeah, it fits.
All right. So, as you're discussing the hairstylings, are you heading to the bathhouse or are you dropping off the flamelings? Because I heard that was mentioned as well.
I think we're gonna drop them off first, right?
Yeah, because that completes that mission, so we should probably do that, get our
And
pay, and then go back.
Okay. So you swing back over to the Happy Dolphin, and the big jovial man is sitting there having a meal and talking to customers, and he sees you enter and he says, "Aha! Success, I hope.
8 of them, and I put the bag on the table.
Let me see. Let me count." And he dumps the bag out onto the table. People are like gasping as 8 flameling bodies tumble out. He kind of brushes some ash off the end of the table because they're kind of smoldery. And he counts them out, and he hands you. Well, he counts out the coins in front of you, and gives you, that would be 500 dinar, it seems.
All right, I take 100 and give it the rest to the party.
He says, "It is great doing business with you. I will." Well, actually, he doesn't know anything about the guy who gave you the note, so he's not going to say anything besides, "It's been great doing business with you. Perhaps I will contact you again when more vermin need to be exterminated."
Do
We
you
have
have
some
any rooms?
information you might want,
I do. You do?
but it will cost you extra.
What kind of information might I want?
Goings on in the warehouses that you are not aware of.
Ooh.
Haggle.
Yeah. Give me a... what was that skill? Chris even told me what page it was on.
176, I think it was,
Yeah.
based on persuasion.
I probably should not be the one haggling
Yeah, be right
my
back.
-1 charisma.
Yeah, give me a persuasion roll.
I can haggle.
Oh, can I
His response is is perhaps you will tell me the information and I will determine if it is worth money.
Oh, it's worth your while.
there you go.
I have to admit I am intrigued. How does this sound? I give you another 25 dinar. You tell me what you know. And if it is valuable, I will give you another 25 dinar.
Make it 50 and 50.
Make another persuasion roll.
Why am I doing this? God damn it.
'Cause you're the one opening your mouth.
No,
Yeah, see how that
I'm,
works?
I'm not saying that to you. I'm saying that to the rest of the party. Like, why is no one else stepping in?
Chris
God.
did. He did great.
Yeah.
All right. He says,
Zero.
"No, I think 25 is a good deal. I think that's more than generous."
Are we all in agreement?
Yes.
First, did the contract say anything about finding anything?
They
Yeah.
didn't. It just said clear out the flamelings or the
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, I didn't mention anything else.
No.
All right, so I'll tell him about El Hark.
He'll put 25 gold on the table. You tell him about Alhark. You tell him about the Magman
Altus.
guy guarding the Chrismal. Do you present the Chrismal?
That's the
Don't
animal,
mention
right?
the Chrismal.
Yes.
No, I do not.
Okay.
It is
Don't even mention
We-
the Chrismal.
hidden under the
Good.
table.
Or the lady.
We could show it to him discreetly and ask him if he knows where we can find a buyer.
Ooh, yes.
It was in
Does
his
he?
warehouse, though, right?
No.
They're not his. He's the hired.
It's not his,
explorer.
though. Yeah, they
Um,
belong to El Hark.
Doesn't
Mhm.
what's your name, Jamie? Didn't you say
Zafir?
you could find something?
Zafir.
Didn't you say you could find somebody?
I could try to find someone. I don't know. I'm just saying I know this city.
When
That doesn't necessarily give me advantage on anything, but I mean, I do have my barber skills, which can give me advantage on things.
when they bring up the creature, can I make an insight check on how he reacts?
Well, Chris is saying he doesn't want to bring up the creature. So that first is the first question. Do
Yeah,
you
I don't
mention
think
the
we should
Chrismal?
bring up the creature or the lady.
Yeah, because she wants to stay hidden, so I would agree with that.
We don't need to bring her up. No.
Yeah, and if we talk about it,
Then
and
you whisper amongst yourself as he just kind of sits there and continues to eat his meal, and then you come back over to the table. It's like, okay,
Yeah.
so this is what we know.
We don't want to tell him about the thing either.
Don't
because if
deliberate
he-
too long on my behalf, on my account.
If he finds out, he's just another connection to. If we sell this thing, they could interrogate this guy if they find out that he was there, and then he could, we
Right.
should just keep him out of it.
Okay.
But the rest of
So
the
you-
stuff,
Leave everything to zero.
so you
I
leave
wouldn't
her
tell
out.
anyone where we got it.
Okay, so you. Okay, so to be clear, you do mention the Krismal.
no.
No.
You do not
I'm
mention the
to.
Krismal. Okay, you're just telling him that there's a. You mentioned the Magman,
Cultists
the cultist,
And
and
Alhar.
and that Alhark has obviously been using these warehouses illegally.
Yes.
Mhm.
And we can
All
even
right.
offer our services to negotiate for you with Elhark.
Hmm.
Since we're
Well,
going
it is
right?
not. It is not.
We're so
my-
good at negotiating.
it is not my business what happens from here. I was merely a go-between, but I suppose another 25 gold would not do my employer any ill gains, and I will let him know that Alhark has been using his warehouses, which I am sure he would be interested to know. So he gives you another 25. And with that, he will take his leave after he dabs his chin with his napkin and pays the tab to the barkeep. He gives you a fairly generous bow, and then he leaves the bar,
Sweet.
whatever you want to call it.
More gold each.
All right, you took a short rest,
Yes.
Yeah.
or could have been here because it's probably more comfortable to rest here than
That's a good point.
than in the middle of the. You have a little meal and whatever. He pays for it too, so you don't have to take any money off. Throw some money down and you eat his leftovers or whatever.
So we
And
got
then
100. Is that?
It was
100
100
gold or
each.
100 each.
plus the
I think-
extra 10 each from the 50 bonus.
Sure. And that is the gold equivalent, right?
Mm-hmm. Dinar, yep.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. Perfect. Man, I have more money here than. No, wait, that's a lie.
Oh, two
Yes.
things that I forgot to say while we were still at the warehouse. I would like to take the intricate lock if it's
Okay.
not like stuck on.
It is part of the cage.
Okay, never mind.
And a quick look over the cage looks like it was probably originally supposed to be the Krismal's cage.
Mm.
There's like traces of gem fragments on the floor, dust and whatnot, that kind of give that away.
Okay. And
But
second,
he
I
apparently
rolled.
found better use sticking this woman in there.
Okay.
Yes.
Second,
roll.
I rolled deception and critically failed because to see whether people would notice during the conversation about the haircut, Taliba was visibly flustered slightly.
Okay.
Looking at and talking about Essie's hair.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Me? Do you want hair like me? See, here's the thing though. Your face shape would look much better with a pixie cut. So mine's like straight across, but yours would be really nice if it just like flowed down your head. So shorter in the back, longer in the front. Perfect.
Oh, yes, I agree, darling. I am sure you have a much better idea than I do. Plus, I could never pull off that those curls and tresses of yours. So,
It's hereditary. You know.
indeed, most are not so blessed as you.
Oh, thank you.
Should we be looking for a fence for this Krismal?
Or do we want to go to the bathhouse? That guy, if he's oh wait, that's
Well, it
his.
seems
Never
we're
mind.
looking for gems, so
And it's already
either we
hungry.
buy it a gem so it doesn't starve to death, or we sell it to somebody else before it starves to death.
We sell it back to Elhark.
I thought of that.
Here. Can you look into that really quickly?
Who?
I don't know
Please.
if it's real quick.
You.
You'd probably
What?
put out
Look
some
into
feelers.
Yeah, you start dropping some feelers
Well,
to see if
we-
there's
Yeah.
anybody that's interested in buying.
Yeah.
All right. How long do you want to take before you head to the bathhouse? You do have technically 2 days before she shows up.
What
But you
time
don't
of day
know.
is it now?
Now it's probably getting close to evening. You've been like clearing out warehouses all day.
So we probably want to do that at night. I don't think.
The
Can we
findings
find some
for the bathhouse.
cheap gems for the Chris Mall? Like how much,
There are gem dealers. How much do you want to spend?
what are the cheapest gems we can get?
You can
Enough
get
to keep it
10.
alive.
You can get 10 gold piece gems.
We'll get 2 10 gold piece gems.
Okay. So you run to a counting house or a gem deal or whatever and throw down 10 gold or 20 gold and get 2 gems. Easy enough to do, no questions asked.
Who's paying for it?
I
Uh-huh.
did. I got it.
Okay.
Apparently
Okay.
it's mine, so I'm carrying it. I will pay for it. And then if after that, if even if other people are gonna buy more, I'm gonna like try and duck into an alleyway and feed it and see how it reacts. Oh shit! I can't talk to it.
Yeah, I'll buy one and I will accompany you.
Okay.
Okay. So you give it how many gold pieces worth of gems?
Just
30?
10 first. Just
Oh,
10
just 10?
first. I want to see how it reacts.
It gobbles it down like it just like seems to have teeth designed to just destroy gems, and as it grinds them up and eats them, Abdul can speak Ignan, right? Primordial.
Primordial, yeah.
It says more, more,
How hungry are you?
more.
Do
So
they
hungry.
know enough to know that he's like starving to death, or if they just like eat them ravenously regardless?
Make a nature check.
Can I also check if I can't understand it?
You can make nature with a disadvantage.
I couldn't tell her what it's saying.
Right. All right. You can hear you tell her it's saying more and more, and Hunter, as you watch it eat, you notice it visibly fills out a little bit.
Okay.
And you get an impression that it's emaciated. Now that you can see what giving it food does,
Oh, wow.
it looks really hungry.
Yeah, look at that. And I'll point it out to him and be like, yeah, as soon as he
Okay.
ate it, went there and there. We should probably give it more. I'll give it my 20 pieces. 20.
Okay.
Yep.
So let's have 30 total. It
Yep.
ravenously wolves them down and continues to say, more, more.
It'd probably be worth more if we sold it while it wasn't hungry. Alright. Well, we never spend money. I'm gonna buy two 50-piece gems.
250s. Okay.
Yeah. And then go back, do the same thing. Give it a 50-piece.
Give it a 50. It
Yep.
devours the 50. It really fills out. It looks like pearlescent now as it starts to bulk up some more facets get larger, and it really gets to be a shine to it. And after it eats that 50, it just kind of sighs and settles into a little nesting like position
Aw, it's kind of cute when it's full.
and ceases to grumble about being hungry. So you still have the 50.
Until Gale asks again.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you can see why these things are expensive to keep.
Yeah, really, damn. Alright, so we did that. It's fed. Are we going now? We said it was
For
evening?
now.
It's evening, yep.
Yeah, I think are we going to the bathhouse at night, or are we just taking a rest?
Well, it's
Well,
so
yeah.
it's
We have 2 days, so we could
Right.
wait and do it tomorrow night and rest tonight. But if we feel like we should get it done quicker, we can do tonight.
I think my thought is, so this is kind of flipped. Everything's hot during the day, and at night it's cooler. So
Right.
theoretically, it'll be busier at night. Is my thought, because people are kind of coming out more
Evening.
nocturnal. Yeah. So maybe we wait till tomorrow, depending on when it's open.
Do it in the morning.
Wait till like during the morning, when it very first opens, to potentially run into less
Well,
people.
Maybe before it opens.
True. I mean, we could break in and try and see if we can find it beforehand.
Yeah, when I said at night, I meant like after they're closed. Is it open 24 hours or is it just?
You don't know.
Oh, I didn't know if
Um,
that is generally how bathhouses work.
so
In Jesus, probably. Think of Jesus as like New York City of Al-Qadim.
why don't I do some recon?
Okay.
Are you the proper person to be doing recon?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Should someone go with you, so he's not by himself?
I could go with you.
I will
With
go
your
in as
stealth earlier?
I will go in as a customer.
That was a
Oh.
fluke.
Check the place out, see what they have for you know.
Are you going tonight?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just
Alright,
going to move
if
you
you're
over
going as
there.
a customer, I shouldn't go with you because I'm not good at persuading. And
Even though everybody's on the map, I'm just going to bring you over here.
I'm not going as myself though.
yeah, I know,
Okay.
but I'm not good at decepting, like being deceptive and all that
Decepting?
kind of stuff. So
I like
Deceptive.
decepting.
Oh,
That's
I could
cool.
disguise you.
Huh?
I could disguise you. I am a barber.
I am a changeling.
I am.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. I actually forgot that.
So
All right,
did I
so
a
you
little bit.
make yourself look like what? You should find me a few other images to make a flippable token, so you can flip between some standard shapes.
Yeah, it'll be. I don't know. Let's say it's my well-to-do persona.
Okay. All right. So you arrive at Alhark's bathhouse, Gazili's Geyser. It sits nestled in a small cul-de-sac off of a busy avenue. Like the warehouses, it is an old building constructed of sandstone, marble, and mud bricks. 3 steps lead up to its arched doorway with strong wooden doors open to welcome the evening's customers. As you enter into the entryway here, there is a scribe sitting in the vestibule with a clipboard. They look up and she holds her arm out and says, "It is a 1 dirham donation to attend the bathhouse. And may I take your name, sir?" It's a silver.
Oh, okay. Bradley Uppercrust the Third. Insert Arab name.
Right. She scribbles down a random name. She says, "Welcome,
New
Mr.
Hampshire
the Third." The New Hampshire Uppercrust, yes. And then she gestures to the double doors. If you need any help, there are assistants about that will guide you to your relaxation of choice.
The rest of us waiting outside.
It's up to you.
It should be fine.
I didn't mean to pop that out.
Oh, so what the hell's
I'm trying to find the reveal button because I'm doing the Fog of War stuff.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm just gonna try and get a idea of the layout
Okay.
and what their hours are like. What are their services? Just the regular upfront stuff.
It does seem to be a 24-hour establishment with a rotating staff. There's no like hours posted on the door. Do you step through into the next room?
Yes.
All right. You enter into the tepid pool room.
Oh, there it is.
It is the largest and most popular in the complex. Its waters are neither heated nor cooled, providing a soothing bathe without being stressful. There are 2 attendants walking about with towels. There are 4 patrons currently soaking in the pools and looking all proud of themselves. You can see down the hallway there to a series of small rooms and another attendant standing outside one of the doors. And there is an office door directly to your south.
Spirited Away takes place in the bathhouse.
I haven't seen that movie in like forever.
I
One of the
will-
attendants walks up and she says, "May I help you, sir?"
Yes,
It,
please.
it is a sir, right?
Yes, it's a sir.
Good point.
This one's a sir.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, you
I
can
wish to-
you can see. I'll do this one here. You can see through that opening, just north there, what looks like a barber station.
Ah. So, they have like lockers or changing room. You just strip down and throw your clothes on the floor.
There is
what?
a changing
Nobody has
room. She
bodies.
says, Do you wish the changing room? It is back this way," and she points toward the upper corner on the left that I haven't unshaded yet.
Up here.
Yes, not straight ahead, but at the corner.
But oh, okay. This door here.
Yep. You take a walk into
so
there.
You go in there.
There are well-worn benches and racks, clearly used to change from your regular clothes to some light robes to wear in the bath areas.
Okay. I do that.
All right, you get
I
yourself
just
into a nice
partake
robe.
as a regular customer,
Okay. Well, I mean, you've paid, so
and then I'll, head out here, and then out the bath, be in the bath for a while.
well. And the rest of you are outside
converse
wondering,
with
what is he
bath
doing?
Attendants.
Yeah.
I was gonna say if we're waiting outside and we went with him, I'm gonna go inside and do the same thing.
Okay. Pay
I'm just
silver
gonna go
and
and take a
come on in.
bath.
If
I'm
you
gonna-
prefer the warm pool, it is through the office for some reason.
This way? Which way? This way?
Yeah, it's through there.
All right, I'm gonna go through there because I want to be warm.
All right, so as you walk through, you step into what looks like the managerial office. That is the wrong button. Here we go. Reveal. And seated at the desk, you see a man who looks up as you enter, but seeing as you are heading through to the bath area, he pays you no mind. But he has the air of, I run the place. And
so if someone decides to go all Karen, that's the manager.
And when you walk in, you can see the heated pool. Another attendant, gestures through that other door where you just were in front of. Looks
Mhm.
like a sauna.
I go to the sauna.
You're still dressed unless you popped into the
Are
changing
you
room.
a water just wouldn't it just,
Yes.
like kill you?
No, you just
Now-
sweat. I just say
Don't ask
evaporate.
me. Jamie would say I must have drawn this map because the bathrooms are right off the sauna.
Okay,
So apparently that's
never mind.
We like to put bathrooms in the worst places. No, the sauna room smells beautifully because they've got all kinds of incense and things burning in there, probably to mask the scent of the bathrooms just off.
That's
It's
so
out there.
weird.
I mean, your bathroom is right above the laundry room, so.
That's true.
But you didn't design your house.
Yeah.
No,
yes,
she
yes,
would
that
have
is the
gone
heated
and changed
pool.
first.
All right. But yes, you got the impression that you may have walked by the manager when you went through the little
Okay.
office room.
Noted. Man, we need a Delavesh.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask the dude next to me.
Mhm.
Just and we'll be like, "This is my first time here, whatever." Just kind of ask him. I prefer to be here when there's fewer people around, so it's like.
It is a popular spot. This is about as quiet as it gets.
Mhm.
I've been in here when it's packed. When this pool is standing room only.
Ugh.
Yes, it is a man's soup.
My favorite.
A lot of men and like no women anywhere besides serving. Maybe I should leave.
Yeah,
I just used the noble token and the commoner token to represent the differences in the people. You can assume some of them are probably women.
they're all men with beards.
I know.
Women. They must be dwarfs.
But really, there's not
It's
that
a
many
men's
people in here.
bathhouse.
It says to roll 4d4 patrons, and I think I just picked like 8. So it could be, well, maybe not even 8. So it could be a lot more.
So we came at a good time, is what you're saying.
Yeah, probably. All right. Any actions? They're in there for about an hour. Does anyone else want to go in?
Well, after kind of scoping out the outside, Halibo will go in and pay
All
the
right.
silver.
Pay your dinar. Yep. She puts your name down. You give a fake name or your real name? I suppose I should ask that.
Good question. Probably a fake name.
I assume Hunter would have used a fake name. She's probably got a list
Yeah.
of them. All right, no questions are asked, and the patron doesn't even, or the attendant doesn't even seem to care really. Just writes the name that's given, and just a paid employee, not going to cause ruckus.
And first generally looking for other entrance points, like, well, they probably don't have vents or anything, but like skylights or other entrances from the roof or other places.
Roof? No, there are windows. You see windows about the property. I guess I didn't actually. I can reveal that there
So
are.
I'm guessing maybe the office or this
Windows.
back room here, whatever's back here. I'm gonna get out
Okay.
of the pool, go back in,
Yep.
change into my regular clothes, and then when I come out this door, I'm gonna ask this attendant what other services they offer here.
This is the private pool. We currently have a small group of individuals in there conducting a business meeting. You can come back at another time if you wish to use the private pool, but there is an additional fee.
What's
Generally,
the fee?
1 dinar is the recommended donation, although we do accept more. That's a gold piece.
Right. Hmm.
I'm also going to leave.
Okay.
Can I just... I guess it's not stealth. I just kind of want to make a note of, like, the layout.
Sure, make a
Where does this
perception
go?
roll.
Okay.
That's a window. That's not a door.
Oh, it's a window. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Make an insight roll, too. All right.
Why
The
my
guy-
-1
the
is
guy,
good?
the guy at the desk, you're right, doesn't seem to notice you as you come back through, but he looks like he's agitated, and he's like looking over some documents and just rubbing his nose, and
Does he have a wedding ring?
he does not.
Does he have... Is there any combs? Do I see the comb or anything like that near him?
You can make another perception roll.
Oh my
Nope.
god.
Nope.
Alright. Okay, then I'm not gonna bother. I'm
Okay.
gonna go back out, do the same thing, get changed back into my clothes.
Okay. You headed to
Oh,
the
hold on.
barbershop?
Before you do that, well, you're
Oh.
still in the room.
You're on top so you're on top of me, I can't move. Get
I'm
off!
going to enter the room.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just going to give you another chance to kind of look around a little more. I'm going to distract him
Okay.
by asking him if this is if he's the person to talk to about renting the private pool.
Mhm.
And what the hours are for that, and
He sits back. He says, yes, Mr. the Third. The private pool is by reservation only. It is for special meetings and privileged guests. Do you fancy yourself one of them?
Potentially, yes. I might. What would be the for? I've heard it's 1 dinar. Is that per person or
1 dinar to
for
rent the
rental
room
whole?
for an hour? Usually,
Okay.
that's all most clients need it for. We don't like to run an exorbitant bathhouse, but we do pride ourselves on some of the best clientele in the city. I have not heard of you, but
Well,
things can change.
I've come here recently.
Fresh in off the boat, as they say.
I'm only here for a short while, but
Well, allow me to introduce myself. I am Al Haq. I am the owner of this establishment.
Oh boy.
He said,
might there
extended his hand.
be a good time? I understand you have a
Somewhat
party
fancy band.
in there now, but might there be a
I
good
do.
time to give me a quick tour so I might decide?
I can do that. Yes, of course. He gets up off the table and he will proceed to, without us moving our tokens all around, basically take you through each room that you've already seen. This is our changing room, and obviously you've seen it as you are dressed in the robes, the finest robes. Please don't leave with it. They're washed daily, and it goes off through the, whatever. He seems to see in you.
Office.
He seems to see in you a potential source of revenue.
Sucker.
He takes you through the barber area, and he says, if you don't mind me asking, what is your profession?
Well, you'd say I'm a bit of a hedonist professionally.
Do you disguise any of your equipment? Well, you're in robes right now, so it doesn't matter anyway.
Right.
He says, I was rather hoping you were one of those adventuring types. Perhaps someone with, shall we say, unsavory skills. Or sometimes.
I
Savory.
have partaken in the off adventure.
Are you capable of tracking at all? He kind of leads you off into a corner a little bit as you start swaying into this weird side conversation.
I have people who are adept at that.
I was hoping you would say that. Good. Because I've lost something, and I need help finding it.
What is the nature of this missing item?
One of my barbers has run off with a new comb that I've acquired. And I'm willing to give up to 100 gold apiece to you and your companions if you could retrieve this comb for me.
Okay.
You have come at an advantageous time.
We sure have.
He doesn't know how many companions I have, so how would he know how I could show up with 80 companions?
I would like to meet you and your team. There you go.
While they're doing that, can I investigate and look around? I mean, I know
Sure.
obviously out of character that
We're gonna use an old 3rd edition trick, and you can take 20. So what would a 20 get you with your skill level? You have a 3, so you'd get a
yeah.
23. All right. You don't find any comb in the office.
Okay. Do I find any money or anything? Or any like blackmail
no.
stuff? Like,
I'm gonna say that the money would be locked up somewhere, probably off-site, because they wouldn't leave an office that people can pass through.
oh yeah, good point. Valid.
It's more like where he does his paperwork more than anything else. And if there's anything unsavory about the paperwork, it's probably not the books you can see.
All right.
Okay, yeah, Taliban was going to take a quick look at the papers as well as other points of entry.
Lots of client lists of people you've never heard of. and like the amount of money that they paid while they were here. And you see a couple that with like exorbitant amounts, and you haven't seen anything you could spend that much money on. But you don't know. You don't know how much a haircut costs here.
They clean the pools. All right,
Well-
I'm gonna leave.
Okay.
Try to remember those names that paid an exorbitant amount.
You see these two over here talking, kind of whisper.
I was gonna say I'll wait like at this area, maybe just like put my feet back in. She's changed, and just wait
Okay.
for him to not be cornered.
Okay.
If he seems like he's in danger, then I'll run over there. But he seems okay. For
Yeah,
now.
it seems pretty okay.
I will say I'm amenable to offering our services for a fee.
Well, please don't take too long. The comb was recently stolen, and I'm not sure how long the trail will stay warm.
Where do we start?
Well, if you would bring your team
You.
so that I might meet you all, then we can get to
Okay.
working up.
I
I will draw up a contract while you assemble your crew.
All right.
He's going to go to his office.
Say we'll reconvene in what, 20 minutes, half an hour?
That sounds delightful.
Okay. I take my leave.
All right, you take your leave. You go report.
All right. I didn't see the comb anywhere. We're not.
You leave,
Taliba?
This lady. Yeah, we're.
No, I know. You go outside.
Um.
Taliba's still inside, or do you leave too?
Yeah, still soaking her old bones.
Okay. All right. It's a nice warm sauna pool there. All right. So you explain to them his mysterious offer.
It appears that the comb has been stolen from him. So either what's her name? Saud Cabal? Cabal?
Yep.
Cabal?
Cabal. Kibbable.
Either she managed to get to it first somehow, or we've got a third party involved, or fourth party involved.
I mean, she sent us to look, so unless she was trying to push us off so that she couldn't have to pay us for escaping her, it's probably another person.
Right, that's my assumption. So, I think the best course of action would be to take him up on the job.
So, is our business with him strictly just getting the comb back?
Yes. We're gonna get the comb back.
We're gonna
Oh,
give
well-
it back to the lady.
I think we give it back to the heist bit.
Yeah.
Whoa, what alignment is the cat
I-
man?
I think
Local
we
neutral.
go to the bar and meet with the lady and see what she's offering. What do you say he was
Right.
offering? 100 gold?
100
per-
each.
100 each. So that's 500 gold.
I mean, but we have to think about it too. He's gonna be pissed off with us either way when he finds out who it was that cleared out his warehouse.
I think it's a trap to lure us in. I mean, that's Jamie speaking. That's not. I think he's like, yeah, these idiots showed up on my doorstep. Let me give them a job and say that I need to meet them all, and bring them all into my little spider web.
I mean, that guard could have got back before we did. He
I
could,
would have done it with a Mr. Johnson.
although he didn't. You were
No, I
changed
had
like
the
you
secret
changed the way you look.
prototype just stolen from my secret research lab. I need you to go collect it for me, but I need you to bring your team in first.
Granted, the person he's talking to is disguised as someone completely different.
That's
so-
that's
Yeah.
true.
Maybe, but he is a person of power, and he doesn't seem that affected by his recent losses, unless he doesn't know about them yet.
True.
Yeah.
But again, I'm metagaming, so let's go in and meet the gentleman.
Yeah, eventually Taliban walks out.
I'm going to continue to keep the disguise on. We'll just assume anytime we're meeting with this guy, I'm disguised as Upper Crust the Third.
Okay.
Press the third and the Thousand Thieves.
So all,
That's 100
all-
per. It's 100 per each thief, right?
yeah. All right. So did the five of you enter?
Yes.
I realize what time it is, so I'm trying to streamline a little bit because I don't want to go past this game, but there is a little bit left. He has drawn up a contract of a sort. It is very short because he didn't have a lot of time to draw it up. So it basically just says, I, the undersigned, hereby agree to return Alhark his missing item.
Does it just say missing item?
Yes, it doesn't specifically call out what it is.
Oh,
We'll-
we'll just return to him the earth creature.
he didn't ask
Contract
about that.
fulfilled.
He asked about the home.
I know, but the
We're
contract says
also-
missing item.
Signing our fake names.
Make an insight roll.
I don't know that we all need to sign. I think we'll just contract it under the Third, Mr. the Third.
It is
Oh, good
weird
call.
that he
It's-
weird that he
it's-
didn't list the item specifically. That stands out to you, darling, as being like he's trying to exploit a loophole.
Yep. But we can exploit it as well.
And
As far as
then he's got the line for everyone to sign their names at the bottom.
right, the Mr. the Third and Company.
Oh, we can give him the prayer scroll. That's his item.
True.
I don't think he. I don't think he would pay us for those. So, contract signed.
Okay. Does everybody sign it?
I sign it with a fake name.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we all sign it with a fake name.
Everybody make a deception roll if you're signing it with a fake name.
Ooh.
Motherfucker.
Yep, I knew it. God damn it. I don't think I've rolled so many low rolls in one game before.
That is not how you make an A.
Look at he has paws. He's trying his best.
Remember,
I'm sorry, I'm
you
practically illiterate.
All right.
you
The
have
rest of you.
inspiration.
Oh, you do have inspiration.
Oh, you do have
Oh, yeah.
inspiration.
Alright, sure, I'll use it.
And you
What
get
was it,
another
deception?
one.
The anticipation
Deception,
is killing
yeah.
me.
Another one.
Okay,
Oh, there
good.
we go.
All right.
A
all
lot
right.
better.
Did Jamie roll?
Did
Did
I
I
got
miss it?
14?
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. He does not seem to see anything out of place.
Hell yeah.
In fact, he looks over it, and you're reading his expression, and he's just very good. And he rolls it up, and he says, "Excellent! You have arrived at the most fortuitous time. A barber of mine, just a couple hours ago, stole my new, very precious comb, and fled out the window and took off. I need it back. As I
Do your
stipulated in
barbers-
the contract, 100 gold apiece.
Does your barbers generally exit through the window?
She was a new hire. This was a new... We were all taken off guard as this happened. I don't know what
You
is
describe
going on in our... Yes, she is an older woman. Her name is Zafreen, and she claimed to be a skilled barber, but she was terrible. And I was really about to fire her before she took off with my comb.
How did she get the comb?
I allowed her to use it. She said she was a skilled barber. I thought maybe perhaps she would demonstrate.
Can you describe the comb?
Yes, it is a silver comb with a
Match
pearl
the
handle,
description
roughly. Yep,
She
exactly.
gave us.
Can you describe the girl?
He does. She's like
Yeah.
an older human woman.
Oh yeah, sorry, but not like the woman we saw before.
No, it's definitely not her,
Okay.
or at least doesn't look like her.
Okay.
All right.
She's also a changeling. We're fucked.
Do your
Uh,
barbers
Was anyone
usually
else
do-
working with her at the time?
He will take you to the barber room there. The attendant kind of gets out of the way as he explains what happened. It's the north window. He points and says, she jumped out of there. That would be where your trail begins, I would think.
All right. Investigate.
All right. Make a, where did it go? Investigation or nature check to look for tracks outside the window.
I have investigation.
Do your barbers usually use such fine implements?
Only the best for my clients.
I see.
You said clients, not your barber, not your employees.
Did. All right. Everybody but Zafir
Yeah,
can locate some like scuff marks and muddy tracks outside the window. The vagabond barber's tracks lead straight to a dilapidated shrine that looks like it hasn't seen use in years. An overgrown hedge that might once have been stately surrounds a circular stone platform, at the center of which stands an obelisk of stone roughly 5 feet high. Leaning against the obelisk and weeping bitterly is an old woman in a caftan and shawl. She has the comb in her hand. She has flat, waxy, ugly hair, and she's desperately trying to run the comb through the hair.
Whoa! You're gonna
Eldritch
lose all your hair,
Blast.
lady. Stop.
She looks up, and her eyes are just running with tears. She says,
What?
I can't make it work.
What are you trying to make work?
I'm trying to fix my hair. I want it to be full and thick and springy, not flat and stuck to my neck.
Oh goodness.
Did-
I am somewhat of a skilled barber. Would you mind if I took a look?
Would you? You should use this one. She holds up the comb. Make an
Yup.
Arcana check. Make an Arcana check. It is definitely a magic comb of some sort.
Okay.
Like your hand tingles when you touch it.
Oh. Does it have any, like an inscription on it, or?
No. But I will say, when you use it, you gain advantage on the check to use the comb.
Oh. Say,
Please,
Baba?
please. She kind of bends her hair down. Please, can you?
I will
Comb with
attempt
permanent hair loss.
to comb her hair.
Sure, make a. I don't know if there's a toolkit for barbering or just do a dexterity with
I mean,
proficiency
healing
bonus
kit
to it.
Comes with scissors and whatnot.
Yeah, all right. Use the healing kit skill and do it with advantage.
With what attribute though?
With dex or charisma, whichever one works for you.
Meanwhile, I'm
Jeez, that's not even with advantage. The
Now
comb
I have
almost
advantage on charisma checks with her.
the comb almost guides your hand for you, as it almost magically seems to take this flat, greasy hair and just fluff it and poof it out like 80s style. You know, she suddenly got big hair, and the more you do, the happier she seems to get. She says, "Oh, thank you, please keep it, take it with you. I don't want it anymore. I don't want anything to do with it anymore."
Meanwhile, I'm investigating to see does she look like that other lady disguised or something?
Make an insight check.
Oh, okay, insight.
Doesn't look it. She looks different.
Okay.
Oh, but I cannot take this from you. Perhaps I can pay you for it.
Oh, I don't need. You have done enough. She gestures to her hair. She's looking in a broken
Oh,
mirror
yes.
that she's got.
Careful, my dear. You will capture all the men's hearts tonight.
You're too kind.
Right, Akik?
Oh yes, very lovely.
I'm not gonna make you roll because she does look pretty good after whatever that comb did to to her hair. But now the question: what do you do with the comb?
Do we have any materials to duplicate it?
No,
Or
I think
skill?
I
Do we
think
have
as
any
soon
skills
as
to do that?
somebody uses it, they'll know.
Yeah. But we could be long gone by then.
So, my suggestion is that we continue traveling off in this direction, and we just kill some time, and then we send word back to the bathhouse that we have a lead to buy us some more time, and then
I'm keeping the comb.
we meet the lady.
Did you change your alignment?
If Essie can keep an earth scorpion, I can keep this comb.
We are selling it! We just need to find a buyer! I do not
It's
want
your
it. I
job.
want money.
It is the comb of essence. It says this magical comb. When using this comb, you have advantage on tool proficiency checks made to groom a creature's hair. In addition, the result of your grooming will always be a style that creature feels best represents their true nature.
Taliba, come over here. Let me just part the
Oh, of course. Right here.
Ah, son of a bitch. You said advantage.
With
You do have advantage. Yep. Cool. All right. Taliba winds up with a style very similar to what Hunter was describing before. You
Love
got to make a new token now. Everybody makes a bunch of tokens with just different hairstyles, but the same faces.
well,
Except me.
Yeah.
you say that, but I already have 30 tokens or pictures I generated.
That's yeah, I know, right? It's so easy to do.
I always make a ton of
Because
them before I
Taliba's
decide.
slowly going
The hardest part is getting the backgrounds to not be bland with some of the AI generators.
Taliba's going to slowly turn into a mechanical woman.
Great. All right, so I know it's getting late, so I want to kind of streamline a little bit. You're going to keep going to extend the time. Are you going to hire somebody to run back with a message?
I could take a different form and deliver the message at the front desk.
Okay.
But what are our true intentions?
Our true intentions is to hold out and see what the lady is actually offering.
Mhm.
So we're looking for money.
Mhm.
Yeah, we're
Well,
pirates.
What else?
We're not.
All
pirates.
right.
You are a pirate.
We're gonna be
Because
pirates.
I'm gonna again because of the time. I'm gonna say that you realize because everybody signed under a fake name, and he didn't seem to buy it. There is technically no legal binding on this contract. You could probably get out of it. Also, you're not native to Huzus,
I am.
so if you, well, you are. That's true. If you skip town quickly, you might be able to get away with it. You also, I think, maybe I didn't mention it, but you're pretty sure that it was her comb to begin with, so it might be stolen goods in the first place, which is why he didn't write what the item was on the contract, which would make fulfilling it difficult.
Oh, man, we should have stolen something from him before.
So you think that if it did come down to a legal battle, you could probably at least drag it out. If he's even willing to take it that far, he might have been trying to use the contract to try to get you to feel committed to returning it and not necessarily ever have any
I'm
intention
not
of
worried about
following
returning
through,
to him unless
'cause
he's
he's-
offering more
yeah.
money than
because he's kind of a crime guy anyway. So instead, I'm assuming that you're going to deliver the message that you're still looking, and then go back to the Dolphin in 2 days and meet up with
Yes.
her when she shows up. You kind of lay low for a few days because for that first day, someone comes. Well, they don't know where you're staying, so how are they going to come looking? Huzoos is huge.
Can we also look for someone to sell the spider to? Scorpion.
Yes, if Jamie gives me an investigation with advantage because he's got a few leads in Huzoos. Actually, Chris can too because you were here to begin with, so you've probably been around.
There you go. Crit.
Look at that!
Oh, damn.
All right, you know what? I'm gonna say you can find a buyer for 500 gold.
Does that sound like a good price?
It's up to you.
You're the one with the nature rolls.
Can I make a nature roll to know if that sounds good?
Sure.
If you say no, you're finding the next buyer.
Okay, we sell it. 500 gold.
All right, 500 gold to a nondescript person who says he knows somebody who's really gonna like this.
All right, so I take 100 and give the rest back. I keep the 50-piece gem too, but I give
So
the rest.
you see the guy go off to a bazaar and sell it for 1,500 to somebody.
Oh no! Please.
But it
Oh,
takes
well,
him like
whatever.
3 months to do it. He's waiting, holding out until the
Right.
right person with the
Think about
right
how many
value.
gems he has to feed it.
Yeah, it needs
True.
It needs between 75 and 100 gems a day, or 100 gold a day.
Worth of gems.
So very
Wow.
expensive. When you hit the 80 point, it was satiated for the day.
Well, there we go. So we just get 100 more. It's off our
right.
hands, and
And you go back to the generic tavern, the Happy Dolphin. And let me get her token from wherever I put it. Let's see.
And what do you think of my hair, darling?
oh, it's beautiful. It's exactly how I imagined it would be.
The picture that he posted is kind of more of a pixie cut.
Yeah, I thought that's.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
That's almost what
She-
I'm thinking, but it's still perfect. Still looks
She arrives in a few days' time, and she sees you all seated at the table, and she bows. She gestures to a back table or somewhere in a corner, private corner.
That's not table 6.
Sure. And she
We do
said,
not immediately produce the comb.
Did you retrieve my comb?
How much are you willing to pay for it?
She looks around the room to see how many other people are in here, and she pulls out a bag, opens the bag, puts her arm in, and her arm disappears past the elbow, way past the length of the bag. Feels around for a moment, and she pulls out a gem. I would offer you this gem and this bag.
Ooh.
How much is the gem worth?
It is worth 500 gold pieces.
Insight.
Yeah.
Let me look at her. That's all right. I'll take the 21 and let me see what her skills are. Where is it? Oh, there she is. She seems to be telling you the truth. At least she believes it's 500 gold pieces.
She's already matched Elhak. with
Yeah.
her, so.
Plus the bag.
And it's obviously a bag of holding.
Which, aren't those worth more than 500 gold?
Yeah,
Probably.
So I think it's a good deal.
I
If you're
concur.
willing to part with it,
May I see the comb, please?
Produce the comb.
Her eyes light up. Do we have a deal?
Yes.
I'd say so.
She will put the gem back in the bag. She will hold the bag out while she holds her palm open.
Drop it on the table.
She'll drop it on the table.
The comb across the table.
Okay. She grabs the comb. Not grabs. She slides the comb across the table and she holds it, and there's just like a look of joy. you get the impression, I'm not going to make anybody make any rolls, that there might be more to her connection to the comb than just it being a magical comb. And she puts it away, and she says, "You wanted to know more about me. You have made a great ally today, let me assure you. I would like to show you more, but not here. Do you have a private room, or shall we step outside? Or do you not wish to see? It is probably advantageous if you do not."
And
I'm
I am
curious.
intrigued.
Then she will go outside, unless you have rooms, and I don't care if you do or not. You find a private place to convene, where she takes a moment, kind of holds her hands over her face, and there's a shift in form, and she becomes something much more creepy.
Ugh.
Ew.
Make a nature roll.
Oof.
Who didn't roll? Oh, Darling and Akik.
Yeah, I did.
No, you got a 14. You're good. You recognize that she is what they call a ghoul, not ghoul like ghoul, but ghoul with a U, with a long U. They are powerful undead genies. And you get, again, the impression that she could have gotten out of that cell at any time. It was definitely the comb that seemed to be more important to her.
Is there like anchor item or something?
Yeah, something like that. Yep. She says, "Again, you have my thanks, and you have made a powerful ally."
Well,
If
you
I
are
have
most
allies.
welcome.
If I can aid you in a time of need, I will be there. But she doesn't give you a way to contact her.
Okay.
And with that, she disappears into the desert night, never to be seen again unless I decide otherwise. And you are now level 3. And that is the end of the Ratcatcher's adventure. And I hope it was suitably alcademish, and Jamie, you can stop the stream.
Level 3. It was only level 1.